Mouth TV, yada da. Mouth TV, yada da.
Yo. God dang, man. Another episode of WTF Weekly with your host with the most collateral. Smoke Yuck Mouth in the building. I see the gang is tapping in. Everybody tapping in, man. Tonight I'm having a co-host, man. One of the homeboys, man. You know, from LA to the ATL, man. The homeboy Poon Daddy, man. You feel me? He gonna tap in, man. We gotta talk about this Atlanta shit, man. So I definitely gotta tap in with the homeboy Poon Daddy, man. You know, from LA, but tapped in with Atlanta, real huge, stayed out there for a long time. So back and forth, man. So we're gonna talk about this Young Thug situation, man, and more topics, man. But Poon Daddy and his motherfucker, real LA native / ATL, you know what I mean? Both ATL and LA alien, whatever you want to call this nigga. But let me get my brother in the building, man. Poon Daddy and his motherfucker. Let's go, man.
What up?
What up with it?
What's happening, brother?
Come on, man. Glad you tapped in, man. Welcome to WTF Weekly on on Yuck Mouth TV, man. I got so many podcasts. It's ridiculous. What's up with Poon Daddy, bro? Talk about your podcast, bro. Your podcast is lit.
Bro, listen. My podcast is a blessing. Shout out Trap LA. Shout out LA Rap Radar. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to provide a service in LA that's really not there, man, for up-and-comers to be able to get it off, yup. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that say they doing music culture, but ain't uplifting. So me and my man Trap and the whole team, we try to bring a platform and awareness to up-and-coming artists so not only they can get a chance to perform, but get a chance to perform and get better, get critiqued, get help, showed and pushed in the right direction. And then I also work on another podcast, which is called the Leak Podcast. I don't know if you've seen that. You peeped that one yet?
Not yet, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't peeped that yet.
So this one is ill. We do this at Cali Plug. My man Leak, creator, came up with it, and he's an ill cat because he used to do set design. So when you see the set, it looks like the living room of The Simpsons. The whole set is done like The Simpsons. So just imagine the set of The Simpsons in live, though. And that's the Leak Podcast. There's people that come from all over, man. We done have artists come from London, all through the East Coast, Canada, everywhere. So it's something special, and it's a community. It's about maybe 65, 70 people that's there. So it's a real energy in there. So between that and then weekends, I'm in Vegas on FM radio, man. I'm working, man. I'm out there on 103.1. You've been on the show. I heard you on Percy's show on the morning show.
Off top. Salute to Percy, man. So you over there with Percy at?
Huh?
You over there with Percy at that same radio station?
Yep. I do Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yep.
What they called? The Bomb?
It's called The Hustle.
The Hustle. I knew it was the something.
Yep, The Hustle, 103.1. Yep.
The Hustle, my nigga. Congratulations. Yep. That's a power move, bro. You've been making power moves since I met you, bro. You've been making power moves, man. We can go back, but even before I ever, you know what I mean, met Fats, you know what I mean? I met you when you were doing radio, and I think it was 103 right there out there in Atlanta, right?
97.5.
97.5. Okay, bought 97.5. Okay, bingo. My bag. I be fucking up the numbers. I smoke a lot of weed. My bag, y'all.
Come on, we all do. Yep, I'm knowing.
But let me paint the picture, because I'm gonna go with a legendary story, right? So we get there. It's Poon Daddy. It's Chris Lover. At this time, this is before he became Ludacris, right? And they said, hey, let's do something on the 5 on it. Like most rappers come and do something on the song, right?
Right.
So we rap on the song, and Chris Lover nigga was gassing. Like, we like, oh, who the fuck is this? Radio host said he could rap his ass off. Am I lying? Like, he got on that bitch with us, didn't he?
He sure did. And the thing about it was, he was so excited because that was a record that we was playing. And just to be real, it wasn't a lot of big West Coast records that was breaking through at the time. Your record broke through and stayed. Then the remix had its own life. And the reason I think that was because Rich was down there. You feel me? So by Rich being down there a lot.
Yeah. Rich was out there heavy.
Yeah, Richie Rich was out there. Rest in peace, Shakir Stewart. They was like two peas in the pod. They was always together. You feel what I'm saying?
You know that. You know Shakir's my cousin, right?
Yeah, I did know that, man.
That's Cuzzo. So rest in peace to Shakir Stewart.
Rest in peace, Shakir. You know, we was roommates my freshman year at Clark.
Oh, yeah.
I used to ride around in a little Honda with the donut on it. That was you know, this was pre. This is when what's my man name? Used to manage Too Short, the OG. He used to manage Tupac too.
You talking about Gary? What's my nigga name, man? Gregory, Gary or something.
Old
Gary
school, yeah, man. He gave me he the one that I remember first time we hung out, went to clubs and all that. We did it with him. It was me, Shake, Chris, Noon, and somebody else was with us from the Bay. I forgot. Maybe Mike. Mike was with us. Noon.
Shout out to Noon. Shout out to Noon. Noon been representing the Bay out there in
shout out
ATL.
to Noon.
Noon
shout out to Meek
Studios.
too. Shout out to Meek too, man. Meek is the first. Meek is really the OG. She put it on for everybody. Tamika did. I ain't gonna lie. She had it going.
Off top. They don't know how connected the Bay is in fucking Atlanta. They don't know, and they don't know how connected LA is in Atlanta. Like,
yes, in a major way. Yeah, in a major way. So the Bay was there in abundance because, like, when I got to Atlanta, I loved the Bay. But when I got to Atlanta, I met so many people that was really from the Bay and places that I had only heard about. Hunters Point, Richmond, Vallejo, San Ho, Pittsburgh. Like, I'm like, where is this? This is up north.
This is not Oakland. I heard about Oakland and Frisco. What's these other parts, nigga?
I was like,
other joints coming from, nigga.
And look, and everybody was harder than the other. So you know, they put me up on music. So I remember pumping. Listen, bro, I was the biggest Totally Insane fan there was. The original.
Salute to my niggas.
Come on, man. You know, RBL, of course. Brother Lynch. Chunk Mac. And look, this is a funny story about Chunk Mac. My name in high school was Chunk. So when I got to Atlanta, people was hitting me like, you put a record out?
Nah.
I ain't put no record out. They like,
you was already the guy when you got in the A. They thought you was the guy.
They thought I was Chunk because at Dorsey in LA, that was my nickname, Chunk. Everybody called me Chunk. It came like early on in Pop Warner. I had a Jerry curl. I was chubby. I used to talk a lot. I was always in the shit. So the character from the movie Goonies, my homeboy, Norman Beavers, rest in peace, he gave me that name. We all went to go watch it like 10, 11 years old. So that name stuck to me all through high school, even when I got to college. So people that knew me from LA was like, Chunk. And then I would be like, I'm like, what's up? And they was like, you got a song out? You rapping now? I'm like, rapping? Yeah, I seen a song said Chunk Mac. I'm like, man, that's the homie from the Bay. That ain't me. I'm like, what? Is somebody else named Chunk?
Man, see, now you're gonna make me go back to Suge Knight picture when he was playing football, man. Do all the LA niggas got a football picture with a J curl?
Yeah. I definitely got a football picture. Oh yeah, I got a foot because see, football
with a Jerry curl because
curl.
We come back from the 80s, man. 80s, the Jerry curl was the shit. Like the Jerry curl is like having dreads right now or some.
Man, you wasn't even cool if you didn't have a curl in the 80s. I'm
man,
you,
at least a curly. If you had a high top fade, it had to be curly.
Yes, you did. Curly top.
Top. Period. Other than that, nigga, the curl, nigga, the neutralizers, relaxers, the TCB.
But you know why that is, because in California we always stay fly, so it's always about being fly. And I mean, I don't care where you at, the Bay, LA, California in a whole. If you from California, you know at some point you got to get your flyness up. You in California, it's the most beautiful state ever, bro. Like, come on now.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then, so let's get back to the radio shit. Luda hopped on that motherfucker and damn near spanked us, right?
Yeah,
We didn't know
yeah.
this nigga was a real bona fide rapper.
Oh yeah, Chris is a boner. Chris had been rapping since like 11, 12 years old. He was in
We didn't know. We thought this was a radio host like your ass. And they're like,
Hell
okay,
nah.
let's get the 5 on it. Man, that nigga got on that motherfucker, got to going crazy. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
True
Chris
story.
Lover,
When I first met
Chris Lover.
When I first met Chris, I met him giving me a tape of his music. But the cold thing about it, I was so early to the station, I was like, bro, I don't even really know what to do with this because, you know, they don't be really playing no new artists. But what I will tell you is that you can come around here and try to maybe, you know, get on the radio or do some stuff with the radio so they'll feel a little bit more personable about playing your music.
Right.
So he was like, dang, I never thought about that. So the next day, he was up there at the morning show trying to get an interning position. So he didn't even really let him know he rapped at first. Maybe like a couple of episodes of him being on the air of the morning show, they had something on and he just started spitting over it. So the guy that was the host was like, oh, you can rap? He was like, yeah, that's really what I do. They was like, what? So that's how he started doing promos for the station. That's how he started kind of like blanking in the station with his style and his flavor. So you heard Chris a lot on the station, but you just probably didn't even know you heard Ludacris because it was a commercial or it was a drop or it was a promo. So a lot of people that came to the station, that's how he got on Timberland's album. Timberland was on the way to the studio and heard a drop that Chris did and came in the studio. I remember.
Now hold on. Let's let the people know you're talking about Ludacris because
Ludacris.
Ludacris. This one, but we're talking about the days when he was called Chris Lover.
Chris Lover. This was his early days. Chris Lover and Poon Daddy. I'm Poon Daddy. So when Timberland and Magoo came to promote their album, they came up to the station. The first thing they said, just like y'all, was like, "Who was that?" And he was like, "That's me." He was like, I got to get you on my album. Not even hello, hey, what's your name? Instantly, you got to get on my album. I don't care what you got to do. I was like, what? So, you know how radio is.
You know, and I hate to say that, but I told Numb, like, we need to get this nigga on our album. The same shit. I swear to God, me and Numb huddled up like, bro, we need to get this nigga on the next album. This nigga dope. Yeah. And then we cruised off and started doing other shit, and we forgot about the nigga.
For real.
We forgot about him. I swear to God, we had a huddle. Like, he got our type of style. He got that loony, funny type of style. He'll fuck with us.
And he loved y'all, though, because I remember, me and Chris used to ride around in his Acura and play Killers on the Payroll, like, on repeat. And simple reason because is that outside of y'all, Fats was my little homie. I've been knowing him since he was like
the Fats Barcelini.
Fats Barcelini, that's my little homie. So to me, between him and Gonzo, rest in peace, these guys was making it from Dorsey. Like, I knew them before they rapped. They didn't rap when I met them. They was kids playing football and bagging and joking. Like, Gonzo definitely didn't rap. I didn't even know Gonzo knew how to rap. He didn't even tell me he knew how to rap. He just called me when I was in Atlanta one day and was like, I'm in a group called Caution. I said, what? Get the hell out of here. He's like, no, I am. I'm just outside the Ice Cube. I'm like, yeah, right. Next thing I know, the record's on the radio. I'm like,
and he gassing. Gonzo is one of the dopest niggas to come up out of LA. I don't know where he got his bug from. I don't know why he wasn't rapping in Dorsey. But whenever he start rapping, he start gassing. That's all I'm gonna say.
He start gassing, but he did probably more or less when I left because I'm a couple years older than him. So literally, they was in the 10th grade when I graduated.
Right.
So I think they kind of came into their own as hip hop started formulating because early, in 92 and 91, like, you had to really know what you was doing if you was rapping. You couldn't just wake up and be like, I'm a rap. That shit was like a whole different thing to think about. Like, getting into music, like,
yeah,
different.
You had to go through labels. You had to have connections. It wasn't no, like, it's certain areas like down south, the Bay Area. Certain areas had their independent game on strong where they didn't give a fuck about a label. You ask somebody with some bread to put that bread up, you know what I mean? They're gonna put that shit out press.
Look at y'all. Y'all had to go. Y'all first got with Jay, right? So Jay had to come from Texas to get y'all, didn't he?
Nah, hell nah, man. We started with CNH.
Oh, CNH, huh?
Yeah,
And then how did y'all
that
get?
was our second deal after we did the deal with CN. No, our third deal, because we did the deal with CNH first. Then we got to deal with Version, New Tribe. Then we got to deal with Rap A Lot.
Got you. But see, to me, y'all niggas was like, y'all was like our early young hip hoppers, like, you know what I'm saying, almost teeny bop here, because y'all was still like teenagers when y'all was first started rapping, right?
Oh yeah, we was hella teenagers. We got signed when we was 19.
Yeah, yep. I
So
remember that.
the album came out. Our album came out when we was 20, 2 years later. But
My homeboy, BJ from Hunters Point, he went to Morris Brown. Man, I don't know if he went to school with you or know you, but when I'm telling you that all he used to talk about with the Loonies, and you know how Bay Area niggas is in LA, niggas, they always say blood, but meaning like blood. But he used to be like, blood, listen, Chuck, blood, listen. I was like, he was like, listen, Chuck, I'm telling you, the Loonies, man, the Looney Tunes, man, the Loons, man, that's all he was
the
talking about.
Looney,
I
we
was
was
like,
called the Looney Tunes at first. We wasn't the Loonies. We was
yeah.
called the Looney Tunes. For real.
Man, believe me, I know he had a 5.0 just like came from Menace Society. We would ride around Morris Brown with his Cali plates, bumping Loonies.
All right, and then peep
Early.
this out, right? Peep this out. I seen what's my nigga name, man? That be singing the hooks, but I seen him on 85 South, and he said that the Loonies had a beef with Outkast. I'm like, when the fuck did this happen, bro? Do you know when that ever happened? You been
Hell no, I ain't never heard that. I remember Big Boy being like
Sleepy Brown. Sleepy Brown said that we had a beef with Outkast. I'm like, that ain't never happened.
I don't remember that. I don't remember. It might have been. You know what though?
I stand on my beefs, but we had a lot of similarities coming out at the beginning.
You know what though? I think somebody said something to try to like, start something. It was like on a show. If now that I think about it, it might have been like somebody on like a Rap City or, you know what I'm saying, one of the shows that was kind of trying to compare. And whoever, I don't even think it was y'all, but I think it was somebody else from the Bay was like, man, the Loonies ain't on none of, you know what I mean? Like just really trying to distinguish that they were different. And I don't really want to say that was beef. But I think I remember somebody at the dungeon kind of talking about it, but I don't never remember like dissing where somebody like, was like, F
yeah,
them
they
dissing
us.
you know what I mean?
We dissing them. That ain't never happened, bro.
Nah, that ain't never happened. Nah, not that I know of.
I always like niggas say it's a deep resemblance, you know what I mean? And niggas try to say we was biting off them or something, or they was biting off of us, but it never went to no lyrical warfare between Outkast and the Loonies, man.
Nah, hell no. I just think the fact of it was you guys were both lyrical. You guys were true hip hop and still from different areas. So the similarities came just because of the pattern, rhyme structure, just how to you know what I'm saying? Because y'all, I remember y'all had a lot of the East Coast vibes, and y'all, even though y'all was from the West, like I don't know how.
Along with Atlanta, with Outkast, they had a lot of East Coast vibes with they shit. You know what I mean?
So look, let me ask you this. I always wanted to know this. Did you and them ever really mess with like the true hip hop in the like the 93 Infinity and was all y'all coming up rapping together? That's what I was trying to figure out. Like Casual, all them, everybody that was true hip hop in the Bay. Was everybody really at some point like ciphering and vibing together? Because it seemed like to me, as an outside looking in, it seemed like you guys was like a lift up from that. You feel me? Like I could see y'all being in ciphers with all those people, but when it come to y'all raps, it had a little bit more of, I guess, pop appeal to it, to where it wasn't just boom bap. It wasn't just, like, you know what I'm saying, true hip hop. Because a lot of people, when they get into real hip hop, some stuff just stay in the hip hop lane, and some stuff cross over just because it got a certain type of pop appeal. But to me, it just seemed like you and them kind of like bubbled out of that. You feel me?
I think absolutely. First of all, we definitely was in them ciphers, man, going down to Berkeley, Telegraph, freestyling and rapping against niggas. I'm in juvenile hall rapping against niggas. None was rapping against niggas in junior high school and high school. So we definitely come from the battle culture so much that when we was in high school. Niggas was cutting school because Souls of Mission, when they came out, they still was in high school. They went to Skyline. So
Right.
we had cut school and catch the bus to Skyline just to try to catch one of them niggas coming outside at lunch to try to battle them niggas. Like, for real though, like they was on the hit list. Like, we wanted to battle the shit out them niggas. Like, oh,
Yeah.
93 until, nigga. All right, nigga. Yeah, we out here, nigga. We right outside wait for these niggas. We never seen them. So same with Rap and Ron. Like, I lost a battle with Rap and Ron. That's one, rest in peace of Rap and Ron. We went to the
Rap
same
and
junior
Ron.
high school. Me, Rap and Ron, and Numb. Like, we was battling in junior high school. And then we started battling. Now, we had the ultimate battle when we both were signed. Like, we assigned to C-Note, and he was signed to Too Short record label. And
yeah, I remember Rap and Ron. Yeah, Rap and Ron used to be, man, Rap and Ron. Me and Rap and Ron used to go get JR Crickets in Atlanta. Me, him, and Wayne Loke. Rest in peace, my nigga Wayne Loke, bro.
Wayne Loke.
God. Wayne Loke was Wayne Loke was like the fly on the wall. That if you came too close to the fly, he might bite you.
He might bite you, my nigga. You might get bit, my nigga. You might get bit.
For real, man.
Bit and blitz.
Man, Wayne Loke was a real one.
We was pulling up, man. Period. Like, we wanted to smoke and shit before we even was them guys. You know what I mean? We was pulling up trying to, you know what I mean, get our shit on. So that's why, like, we knew 3 times crazy. Like, we knew 3 times crazy when they first was coming up in the game. So, like, A+ from the Souls of Mission, that was my roommate during that era. When 5 on it, right before it came out, I was in an apartment with A+. We was roommates. Then 5 on it dropped.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we roommates at the same apartment and shit, you know what I mean, on Grand Ave. You know, with the Souls and the Loonies doing they 1-2. You know what I mean? Bouncing off each other, freestyling, vibing every night, nigga. It's a party at our shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we all came up together 3 times. That's my brothers. You know what I mean? Bart, Age, and fucking Keep the Sneak. They're my brothers, man. We all came up like all together. You know what I mean?
And true era, man. That was it. And I remember one time I seen y'all at Freaknik. I mean, we hung out like for a day and a half. I'll never forget that. That's when Dre was still alive. Man, them Freakniks, man. I know them was the greatest time of our lives, bro.
I want to salute High Road because they kicked the torch off. Yeah, you know I mean? Once the hieroglyphics and Delta Funky Homo Sapien, they start doing they motherfucking lyrical thing as young niggas. You know what I mean? High school niggas, you know what I mean? It wasn't the OG niggas, it wasn't the Ice Cube. I mean, Ice Cube came out, but by that time he was older, you know what I mean, in the 90s, you know what I mean? But the niggas that come fresh out of high school, you know what I mean? Like, you had the ABCs and shit, the young niggas, but the high school niggas with the high road type niggas.
Yeah, I remember I seen High Road at Good Life, though. That might have been, they was early on, because
early on, right?
That was, you know, because that was in LA. That was down the street from Dorsey, so we used to go up there and steal cars. And, you know, the white people that came from like Beverly Hills, we stealing all their radios.
On the LA side of the game, the alcoholics, they was like the young niggas too.
They're my brothers, the liquid
crew. So we was looking up to the Liquid Squad, the hieroglyphics, like, okay, nigga, we gotta, you know what I mean, get our shit up and do our 1-2. But we were trying to battle hieroglyphic niggas in high school, nigga, pulling up to their high school looking for them niggas. Period. Right. It was up. Straight up.
That's how you had to get that's how you got your respect, being able to go in them areas.
That's how you got your name out there. You know, this terrorizing niggas. You know what I mean? Period. That's how Jay-Z got his name out there. DMX, they from battling niggas. You know what I mean? Period. And got their bars up, and you know, you became the talk of the town. Same with Rapper Ron, battling niggas, killing niggas. He got his bars up and became the talk of the town. Mr. Fab, battling niggas. Fab.
I wish that still was the fad nowadays, but nowadays everything is goofy because you see what's going on in the A. It's the most goofiest thing ever, man. Crazy.
Man, can I play a little content and then
go ahead, man?
Respond? Cause your nigga Thugger is wilding out, man. That boy wilding, man. I don't know what the fuck is up, but them phone calls that came out. Now he on an explanation tour. You know, he hook up with the boy Big Bank. You know what I mean? Salute to him. But Thug, this is wild, my G.
Yeah, Thug is. I don't know, bro. The crazy thing about it is that I met Thug through Nipsey Hussle. I never even knew who Thug was. I met him and Pee Wee the Longway through Nip. I've never even heard of him, anything. I think I remember Boo telling me about, Akon's brother Boo telling me about this new dude in Atlanta that had some crazy style, but it was just different. And then I heard Pee Wee, and then Nip came and did Crenshaw, and we went to a couple of parties, and they came and met us up there. And I was like, who is these dudes? It was like, they the next ones in Atlanta. I was like, oh, okay.
So hold on, you've been in Atlanta all your life. I mean, not all your life, but that long period of time, and you ain't never seen Thug. You got introduced to Thug by LA niggas.
Yeah, because see, this is what it is.
It.
When no, this is what it is. When Chris took off, I went back to LA back and forth. We got a condo in Century City, so I was going back and forth from LA. So I think when their era was the time that blew up, it was kind of like while we was touring and going on the road. So I didn't really even catch what was going on until I came back. And when I came back, everybody just started trying to hit me on everything and tell me about this and tell me about that. And I was like, okay, cool. And I remember one specifically, Nip was there, and he was like, I got to take you to meet these dudes. And I was like, who? And we went, me, him, Cobby, BH. I think Adam was there too, but it was the whole Crenshaw tour. And we went to East Point to what's the name studio? What's his name? Pee Wee the Longway studio. And they was all in there. And I'll never forget, this is the weirdest thing. Now, you know us being from LA. If you go to a studio and it's all dudes in there, and ain't nobody in there with no shirt on, you're like, what's going on? Like they running around with big guns and big bullets around, like, and no shirts on. I'm like, where's everybody clothes at, bro? Like, what's going on here, man? What y'all got going? So when they found out, I don't even think at first they knew it was me. So I remember I was talking to Pee Wee, and he was like, hey, man, you know
man. Your first time you met the nigga shirtless, he was playing.
Bro, it was like 10 of them, man. All the dudes that's in trouble right now, they was in the house. Duke, Nietzsche, Gunna, Pee Wee, all of them. They were just running around, and come to find out they was thizzing.
Oh, I'm about to say they had to be thizzing, my nigga. I was about to say
they was thizzing with guns around them, and I was like, and we were supposed to be going to like 112 or something. We were supposed to be going to the late night. We just literally stopped by there, maybe because Nip was getting on something or whatever. But I remember it got so weird, and it was just the vibes was weird. Me and Cobby went and sat in the car. Like, I'm about to go sit in the car, smoke a blunt, And about 10 minutes later, Nip came out like, why you leave? I'm like, that vibe was weird. They cool and all, I get it, but I don't be around cats like that. I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm in my own vibe. I told him, Atlanta got a lot of weird stuff. If you get caught up in some weird shit out here, you just gonna be caught up. You better know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I said, I don't really be hanging with a lot of young dudes because it's too weird. It's you know what I'm saying? The vibe is too different from mine. But I was like, I ain't never seen 10 dudes in the studio with no shirts on, bro. On hood, that ain't how we rock.
Somebody in the chat said it was a zest fest.
It was definitely. But the thing, it was like a immature because some of them was real young. Like barely out, 19, 18. They just running around with big bullets and guns, and I'm like, let me go. I'm gonna go outside.
Niggas thizzing and biting down and gritting their teeth and shit with guns and
man, anything can go wrong, man. I'm out of here.
Niggas is sweating like a Hebrew slave, my nigga.
That was my introduction to Thugger, and then over time, I met him again with people like Troop and Cheeseburger, because their association. Just what I'm saying, with them hanging with the homies from my neighborhood and stuff. So that's the other way I would meet him. And then I met Pee Wee because he was in the hood one time. And then I met the Gunna dude You know what I'm saying? And finding out that they all was, claiming the hood and saying, I was like, okay, that's, to me, I always watch that type of stuff because I tell people like this, man, gang banging and being from a hood is so culturally biased because if you're not really from a section and got history in a section, it's really weird for you to kind of want to be in that mix because the turmoil and the violence that come from it is really family instilled. Like the reason why people are mad come from decades of stuff. It's kind of weird for you to just come around and just get in it and you don't even know nothing. You know what I mean? I'm like, how do you hate them? You don't even know who they are. What's going on?
You ain't for them politics.
You
You
know
know
what I'm
what I mean?
saying? Like,
Not at
what I
all.
feel goes to like elementary and junior high because I lost homies and they lost homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, I'm looking like, so it's just always been weird to me. I'm not against it. I definitely feel people, they feel like they get inspired, they want to mess with people, da-da-da. But me personally, I can't really be self-connected and inflicted by other things unless I'm in it. You see what I'm saying? I can be
Right.
somebody that might like you. Like I tell people all the time, T and Meech was my homeboys. Like I had personal relationships with all of them. And they always used to be like, man, you gonna come BMF? I said, what? I like y'all. Y'all cool. I don't have to be a part of y'all to be with you. Like we can all be alliances, bro. Like y'all BMF, I'm me, the homies is them. It's all good. All that seeing something and instantly want to jump on it. That's, as we say, that's a lot of dick ride, man. You know what I mean? I really ain't built like that. You know what I mean? I can be cool with you and be your homie and be down with you and still be myself. You feel me? That's how I feel like the Bay is. That's why I love people from the Bay because if you really from the Bay and you ain't in the gangs, you ain't into none of that, niggas from the Bay is more crazier than any gangbangers in LA because they turn up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's for real.
Yeah, nigga
Hold
don't
on,
need
I
a
got
flag.
heartbeat.
Nigga don't need a flag to put your motherfucking body in a body bag.
Come
Period.
on, man. All your folks, Fee and them, all them real niggas from the Bay, them niggas, what? Them niggas would murder you in a heartbeat. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing but some money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, boy. But yeah, it gets crazy, man. And with that being said, how do you feel about these Young Thug phone calls that's been being released as of lately?
Well, to me, it just kind of really lets you know what you're dealing with because John Gotti was in jail for years. And I mean, a majority of the stuff that he did that got him in trouble was stuff that got him in trouble when he was free on the streets. You feel me? He didn't
Right.
really get in jail and after a year or 9 months just go and try to lose it. That kind of defines on how strong your realism, your gangsterism, or whatever you want to call it is. You know what I'm saying?
But
And what
look. But look, not to cut you off. Let's address the elephant in the room. He said he felt it was over. He felt, it's over. And everybody I talked about, I told that to them in their face. But how can you tell that in their face when you're in jail?
right.
That don't add up. If you asking for verses why you in jail, you say, I told it to the niggas in it. Like, nah, that don't add up. It sound like, he got to just apologize and take, accountability. All them excuses and shit. Everybody get locked up and locked down. Nigga, I've been locked down for 23-1. That's no excuse to go bad on the niggas that, fellowship with you and y'all make money with each other. Any nigga I make money with, I'm not disrespecting.
Right.
Period. Straight up. If you can't get on the song, so what? Tech 9. Anytime I call Trav or Tech, they hopping on the track. Now, am I going to get on the Tech 9 tour? Probably not. Am I going to complain about it? No. Period. I'm going to appreciate my brother showing up when he can. And he, just went bad on niggas. Oh, they didn't do this, but you got a whole Rico, my nigga. Nobody want to be attached to that.
Nobody.
Nobody. So he like, oh, this one don't want to send a verse back. That one don't, nigga. You
Ain't
know how
nobody
hot
sending
you are,
nothing back.
nigga.
No
You know
one's
how
sending
hot you are, nigga.
No one's sending anything back, bro. Niggas is gonna leave you on unread for the longest. Just imagine, nigga. Now you know how Drake feel, and Drake didn't even go to jail. He just got dissed.
Bingo. Let's get to the content, man. Shout out to the Big Facts it's just called Perspectives.
Big
shout
Bang.
out to Big Bank. Let's go.
Nah, cause you gotta think. Like you gotta think. If he's sitting around saying like, damn,
I'm what he can go with. His next move.
We ain't talking about that. It's cool. I tell him his next move because I'm just a nigga like that. Like, I don't want to see no nigga down. I tell a nigga move. Bro, do this. You fucked up, but you can do this right here. You can do this.
Okay, all right.
We just saying man to man.
Let me say this. When you just sat there and said, you wouldn't take the conversation, that would make me say that. But all right, if you said you took the conversation, then I would have said what I say.
I ain't talking about what you'll say to me. What you'll say about what you did. Okay, just say you'll say it to me.
Hold on, what he said to me. I told you what he said to me earlier. That's what he said. The truth. You asked me what he said it already. I just told you.
Yeah, I ain't never heard it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just told you, he said, goddamn, bro, all these niggas on the internet saying whatever they saying, fuck that shit. I know my brother in that box, he ain't in the right head space. I know that nigga love me. He know I love him. I swear I would have never did nothing that I feel like I hurt this nigga, man. I was just waiting he get on. He gonna have to say fuck me.
I understand all that. I feel like me being a man and we just talking about feelings and just putting it on the line.
And he probably gonna be mad at me for telling you he said it, but he said it.
What I'm saying is, I understand that. I would think that he would say something like that. Obviously, if you did some bullshit to your big brother, that's one of the things you can say. Right, but I got them, but these folk did it. These folk tricked me. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can.
Fair use. You gotta pause. You can't just play the whole nigga interview, man. Fair use, man.
Man, listen, that's what I'm saying. All that just lets me know, just in that conversation right there, everything was extremely feeling based. And see, I say this like this, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I've done a lot of things in this business for people, and I've had so many people hit me and be like, man, how you feel about this and that? But when I really sit back and think about it now, yuck, I say, if I do anything for anybody, and I know it sounds crazy, I don't really think that they're going to do anything for me. And I just think, honestly, in my situation, because I'm always the one that got it, that started it, even though when it came to the radio and just my situation and being able to help other artists, it wasn't nobody there to help me. I was the first person on the rap station that actually was giving artists opportunity in Atlanta to get their music on. Period. There wasn't nobody else there. So how can I even look at the situation and be like, oh, they're going to look out for me? I don't even know if they're going to make it. So even just say for people like Ludacris, because, to totally be honest and to be factual, I was actually working there when I met him and then helped him get on the air. But in my mind, I'm not thinking, oh, he going to put me on. I'm just like, this nigga dope. I want to help him out. Period.
Right.
Because sometimes when you get caught up in that type of thing, it's so easy to get let down. Like, I feel him. He just sounds like a nigga let down. But you shouldn't have put all that into it like that, bro. You don't even know these people like that. You became friends with a lot of these guys after, like, high school and being in this. These ain't people that you was in the sandbox with. These are people you met through your duration of trying to get into the music business. So do you think these niggas are going to stand it? I mean, they're going to, I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? It's certain things that demand certain defines in relationship and friendship. And then certain things you got to see is nothing but being able to build with someone because you got the same camaraderie or you guys are trying to do the same thing. And I just think a lot of people get that caught up. You feel me? Because if that was the case, Bill Gates, not Elon Musk, but what's the one that died? Steve Jobs, what's the other brother? All them dudes used to be together. They was together, one unit. And they all separated. I don't see them niggas going hard dissing each other. You know the way they diss each other? Gonna be successful.
But I'm gonna address the elephant in the room one time. They all free. What the fuck are they complaining about? Niggas was facing football numbers. Y'all all free.
You shouldn't even be complaining. You should.
Have no complaints. Niggas should be in the mosque, the church, whoever you praise God at. You should be there saluting and praising God. You shouldn't be going bad and exposing extracurricular shit. You think the
But wait a minute, these audios are from him from jail though, not out of jail, right?
From jail, absolutely. But this nigga out of jail talking this shit. Listen to what he talking. Let's go. Fair use.
Say that's any nigga. If you would have did what's wrong, if you would have did what Gunna did, you would have said the exact same thing. Bro, they my brother, bro. Like, bro, I'm just Wayne goddamn, bro, these folk tricked me. We ain't talking about none of that bullshit, none of that cap. We talking about man to man. Why did you do what you did? Because I'm here.
Want to go home?
Because I'm here right now in this interview telling you why I did what I did. Because I'm a man, nigga. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I'm standing on business as a man, nigga. I'm speaking what I did.
You saying
this why I did
it, why he did it, basically.
He can't. That's what I'm trying to make you say. What the fuck can he say? Why you did that? What can you say? Besides some fuck nigga shit. What can you say? That'll make anybody in the world be like,
Besides some fuck nigga
what
shit.
can you say? Nigga, I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped. I was a part of your journey. I've been with you the last 10 years. I spent more time with you than my girl, bro. I was around you more than I was with my fucking girlfriend, bro. With my kids. I done had them phone call with my baby mama saying, man, you be with these niggas more than your motherfucking children, bro.
That's your decision.
You supposed to be smart enough, and I know you're smart enough. You supposed to be a man enough. You supposed to be smart enough to say, I'm not gonna do that. So I know all this shit that nigga sacrifice. I'm not doing it.
In your mind, you taking this nigga, fuck you.
Until a nigga wave a get out of jail free pass, and you're facing 1,000 years, nigga. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The fuck he talking about? I'm just sorry, I'm sorry, my nigga.
Man,
they all point the ET finger at each other, my nigga. Why are they complaining?
And look, okay, so here you go. No, this is the elephant in the room. Why are they playing these games of being gangster? Why?
Bingo. My nigga, you got millions of dollars. That's been the question. Why do niggas get millions of dollars and then want to go crash out like their nigga that's broke?
Come on, man.
That's been the elephant in the room, and that's been the question of all questions.
Because
nigga,
the stuff, I guarantee you, the stuff that they used to do originally, like when I met them when their shirts was off, from what I know, they was in the street. But the street stuff they was doing then was survival in a sense. Ain't none of that came up. Everything that came up after the fact of you getting record deals and being in partnership with multi-million-dollar companies, that's when you decide to do stupid shit. What? Like that don't even make no sense to me.
That's the question. Like, why these YNs is fucking off their career, their brand, their money, their freedom, and their life, trying to play like they tough. In the ninth inning, you already won the game, my nigga. The game
won the game. You did last night. If you seen the game last night, a lot of these niggas are Chicago Bears. They come in the game, balling. It look like it's over. Then they get it. They get an enemy help. When they get an enemy help, they come back and mash. You looking there at the end of the game, lost, looking stupid with your head in your hand because you started doing something too prematurely. For real. And that's really what it's about.
You able to move your family out the neighborhood. You know, you able to get up out the neighborhood, you know, your kids, everything. That should be like just a realization, like, God damn, this shit is real.
Yeah, know? I heard the point on there when he was talking about Gunna's daddy, saying that Gunna's daddy is his real OG. And Gunna's daddy know that Gunna ain't built like that. Well,
okay, if you know the nigga ain't built on like that, nigga been on Crime Stoppers.
Why is you mad? Why is
you know how this nigga move. He was on Crime Stoppers before he met you.
He betrayed me before. If he betrayed you before and you let him betray you again, like who fault is that?
His fault. And that nigga was boo-hooing and crying up. I can't believe it, man. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Come on.
Y'all choose to do this gangster shit, and this is the results, nigga. Ricos, niggas going to jail, and niggas dying.
And he said he can't rap because his homies ain't there. Well, you wasn't seriously trying to be a rapper, because I don't know no rapper that need another nigga to do nothing unless he writing his rap.
Unless a nigga writing his bars.
Shit.
You see how good Gunna shit sound. You see how his shit sounds. So
killing it. He ain't worrying about nothing. Gunna ain't worrying about
Gunna
nothing.
shit is the whole vibe. Nigga, he beating their ass right now.
He working with Bieber. He understood working out with it. He like, man, I ain't worried about
nigga
that.
Got all types of shit going down at the Grammys. I mean, not the BMA Awards, workout regimens, performances. That nigga up, man. He got
Yeah.
marathon. What them niggas running marathons to Atlanta or some shit? Hella people jogging and running.
He like, nigga, I'm not work. I got out of jail for a reason. I told somebody when I get out, I'm not fucking around. And he not. That's what I see. And that's why I think he getting blessed. Because
That
he
boy,
seen that he was
that
in a
nigga,
opportunity and he got himself a chance. For real.
that nigga got out of jail and turned to Lil John. Got extra healthy.
Yeah. You see Lil John,
wanna,
bro?
wanna go into
Yeah.
the bodybuilding competitions and shit.
Yeah. No. Let me tell you what's so funny. I seen John that same weekend. But
When he went to the competition.
yes, we was in Vegas. So he was at some little day party. But I never even peeped John without the belly until that day. I'm like, boy, you been in the gym, serious? And he looked me dead in my face and said, I'm about to be in a competition. And I said, yeah, right. The next morning, I see him at Business Beach. I said, this nigga John ain't playing.
Bro, this nigga trying to be Miss Olympia, man. This nigga got like some type of third or fourth point. Nigga, he got some type of trophy. I don't know what place he won, but
Third place. He won third place.
he
Shout out to
won
Lil
third
John,
place,
man.
my nigga. So salute to Lil John, my
You
nigga.
know, Lil John started out as me and Luda's DJ on the radio.
Duh. That's why I
Yeah.
mentioned the nigga, man. Come on, man. I know the history, Playboy. Let's get back to Young Thug being emotional about what's going on, man.
Being emotional.
Now, let me ask you this before we get into this. Was this a W interview or was it a L interview?
I don't know, because I think he got a lot of stuff off for a lot of people. Because, see, I'm looking at the comments and what people are saying. It's a lot of people that feel him. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's a lot of people that just feel him and then like, I feel you, but that's not gangster. Sorry. So if your whole main point was to trying to keep it G and all like that, it didn't come across that way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Especially when it got to the gay stuff and the, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care. I'm like, you lost me there. Like,
yeah, them tweets was many, man. When he said all the industry dudes doing the whole, yeah, that was wild.
He said, if you meet me and I find out, if you try to act like you straight and I find out you gay, there's a lot of dudes that you know, Young Thug, that's gay and they acting straight. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, bruh said, a post said, man, a lot of niggas in the A is taking D, and a lot of times it's they OG who doing it, like nigga, and we all. He said we all taking D, like, and man, listen, man.
I didn't hear that part. He said we all taking D.
Yeah, that was the first shit, nigga. We all taking D, and nigga, all you motherfuckers is woo 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 rainbow. You know what I mean, for the word for it. And it's usually your big homie doing it.
Nah.
Now, nigga, y'all want to call me a snitch? Like he ended on that. Like,
yeah, I never experienced that, Thug. And if you got a man that's supposed to be your big homie, that's taking your manhood, he's not your big homie, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, he is. That's a real man. Listen, what?
I'm just letting you know.
What do the no. We gonna keep it a buck, man. And this is for them dudes who got a girlfriend and you got a party.
Come on, man.
And your girl say, "Hey, that's the big homie."
Yeah, that's the big homie. All right, he the only one come to your bedroom.
Man, that's really the big homie. You feel me? So what's the difference when the rainbow side say that's the big?
That's a shame, man.
The big homie hit different, man, on every angle. And the big homie from from the women's side pointed the game. That's a nigga that you know what I mean. You know what to do.
That's terrible.
Not filling the blanks. that's the big homie.
And this is why I'm back in LA, because Atlanta got too weird, man. For real, it just got way weird.
Well, last time I was out there, right, we coming out the strip club, man. It was a girl that was tall as Brittany. What's the one that got took in Russia, and we had to Brittany Grinder, man. It was a Brittany Grinder dreadlock chick, taller than a motherfucker with the baddest motherfucker bitch in life, hand to hand, dancing across the sand. I'm like, God damn. Then another bad bitch came through with another little diaper. This bitch looked like the brat, you know what I mean? Some shit like that with the headbands and shit. They walking through. Then another crew came through. I'm like, God, the dyke bitches got all the bitches, man. No disrespect, but the dyke bitches is beating y'all ass in Atlanta, man. They got them.
Yeah.
They got them.
Because they got debauchery going on, man. You know,
Man.
debauchery is some, you know, that takes everything to the next level. A lot of people don't know about debauchery. Can't be playing around.
Man,
You
listen.
have you put yourself in a blender.
The butch bitches had the bad bitches. I'm like, God damn. Like, nigga, like this niggas with jewelry on, Rolexes on, trying to holler. Ain't niggas, stop it.
Because they probably know half them niggas is really gonna go to a dude.
Man,
that's why.
The butch got on basketball shorts and a hoodie, little dreadlock afro, some little shades on. Ain't too, you know what I mean? Ain't got that shit on. A nigga approach your bitch with that shit on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Hey man, salute to ATL, man. Y'all gotta get it together, man. Let's go.
Yeah, man, they gotta change it because it's really gonna be ATL in a minute, man.
You said it. I ain't want to say it, but you said it, man.
Yeah, I said it. It's real, nigga. ATL, shit. See, ATL ain't Atlanta though. That's a difference.
Yeah. There's a difference. Let's go, y'all.
Atlanta's a whole.
That's what it is. What else can it be? Obviously, you gonna say, "Well, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do," and goddamn, I'm gonna just keep telling the world, man. And my brother, I love him.
So you saying his whole campaign is a PR stunt?
Not even to like bash him and then, bro. I'm really.
Is that what you saying?
Yeah, I ain't even trying to. I'm just saying, like, I ain't even trying to bash him and then, but it's like you can't say nothing to make a man or what we identify as a man, a real nigga. That's stand on morals and principles. It ain't nothing you can say, but the victim, like, bro, these folk tripped me. Well, I got down. They're my brother, no matter what. They're my brother, no matter what. How you gonna say that to a nigga? What are you talking about? We all in this motherfucking trial pushing. YSL is not a game. This is a narrative. What's the worst betrayal you can do from in a trial where we saying YSL is not a game? What's the worst you can do? Say it's a fucking game. Nigga, them folk called you second in charge. Them folk called you CEO, second man in charge.
Hold up, let me say this though. What about the niggas who actually started YSL too? Didn't they take their plea before Gunna?
No, he the first plea.
For real?
Gunna took the first. He know that. You know that.
I didn't know that.
Gunna took the first plea.
I thought them niggas already telling them.
No, Gunna took they had already told back in the day on crimes and shit that they was involved in and all that.
On the RICO?
No,
see, look.
The RICO came in 2022.
I'm thinking.
The RICO came March 9th, 2022, man.
What's the little dude?
May 9th.
From your hood. That's
DK.
Started, and who is another one too?
Slug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that them two already saying like this ain't Vincent. If me, Shy, and Cub start the game, right?
Yes.
And we all identify as the three founders.
Right.
And
I hope that's some fly ass shit around my nigga neck.
What?
Man, what he got? He probably got some voodoo shit. You know how niggas be having the little juju beads on the nigga neck. The bless a nigga or something. That gotta be a juju bead concoction.
It probably is, man. You know, they be messing with all that.
Yeah, like what type of juju voodoo shit is this? This is not no iced out. That ain't a Johnny Dang chain, my brother. Hell no, that's a juju woo wop. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. I just had to peep that out. That juju look wild. It looked like a nigga shitted on top of the juju.
Hey, why can't I see the thing? No, I can't even see the video. I can just hear it.
Man, like a dog just shitted on a juju. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
We signed through. And the two founders saying, yeah, it's a game. But Bank saying it's not. How is Thug wrong for just being an artist by saying it is too? That's what I'm thinking happened.
No, that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened, man. The first plea took was Gunna plea. Ever. The first plea took was Gunna. Slug, all them took pleas after Gunna. Everybody took the plea after Gunna. I can't even be as mad at them as I can be as him. I should, because y'all still grown men. No matter what these niggas say, y'all grown men. Just like me. When he said YSL was a game, The smartest thing for me to do is say, yeah, it is game. Fuck it. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it, he's not even a founder. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it that came on out and took a plea and said it's a game. You'll be a motherfucking idiot to sit in here saying that it's not a game. When you got a nigga who these folk done labeled as the second man in
That's
charge.
what I thought happened, but the other way around.
No, he took the plea first. Gunna took the plea first.
Damn.
Then them niggas started taking the plea when we started going to court. Gunna didn't ever make it in the courtroom, remember? The first day of court was November 17th or December 17th. One of them days were the first time we wasn't on Zoom. The first time we went into an actual courtroom, all 28 of us.
But watching that shit from the street, but that shit was like some DJ, another one. Every day, another one.
But the crazy part is, even if them niggas some bullshit anyway, but some bullshit too. But even if them niggas just look at it from their point of view, niggas like DK Slug out on me. I still don't respect them niggas because you just not me. Y'all niggas not me. So no nigga make you do nothing that you're supposed to do. But just look at them. Okay, Gunna take a plea. He the head nigga in charge, according to the DA.
Yeah.
Thug is boss man. Thug John got it. What they saying? Thug John got it. I don't know John got it now. I'm a real man, man.
He like that.
I build foundations. I help niggas.
John got it.
You see, he's slipping up. First, he went from the second nigga in charge to now he the head nigga in charge, and now he's John Gotti. What is it? Is he the second nigga or the head nigga? Like, he putting extra spice one on it. You feel me? Super spices, Cajun, you know what I mean? All types of recipes.
He did what he did to poor Woody. He did Woody so dirty. He told the whole, I said, damn.
Oh, Willie about to respond to this shit too. We did. This is a long ass interview, like a 2 hour. I just pulled up a little part where he going bad. We ain't gonna get the whole shit, but we're gonna hear what Willie got to say, what he got to say about the shit. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I'm not portraying no gangster, no none of that. It just so happened we just street niggas and we done stood on our business, so they label us gangsters. I don't push none of that. I push real man. They saying that I'm the founder of this shit, and this nigga is the head man in charge. He the second boss. When this trial started, they not saying DK is one of the owners, Mundo one of the owners, Slug one of the owners. They not saying none of that. They saying Thug is the owner, and Gunna is the second man in charge.
I thought they said they ain't had Thug and no. I mean, not Thug, my bad. I thought they said they ain't had Gunna and like nothing against him.
Gunna didn't have no case. Well, we had 9 terabytes. You know how much paper that is, bro? 9 terabytes of discovery. That's over 300 million pieces of paper, front and back. 300 million pieces of paper. That's how much evidence they had.
300
million pieces of paper.
300 million
9 terabytes, 2 terabytes, whatever that is, it was terabytes. That shit equaled up to 300.
Ain't no 300 million pieces of paper. I'm not rolling. No, I'm not. First of all, ain't nobody gonna even write that much. They gonna put it on the drive, man. 300 million. He just capped. Another thing you can do off this interview is find some of the most Atlanta cappiness, energy, and vibes there is. All that he was doing with his head and with his arms and his, I'm like, this nigga here.
Boy, we practice that on this channel. We practice motherfucking body language, you know, and how nigga eyes move when they telling a lie. When a nigga start jittering, doing too much body movement, when they telling a motherfucking lie, you know what I mean? Or they flipping the story up. You could relax just like Big Bang Hank or Big Bang Facts with excuse my Big Bang, right?
Big Bang.
You could just chill back and relax just like that if it was all real. All this extra shoulder moving and shoulder leaning and shoulder popping and Harlem shaking and shit. That the body language ain't matching up with the story. Yeah, that nigga did that.
That nigga doing the Harlem Shake for real. That's that Cap Atlanta. That's how niggas, you know, I used to tell people all the time, if you meet a nigga from Atlanta and he doing that too much, he probably about to rob you. So you better get up out of there.
Nigga did.
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to spike. So don't even. Oh, what you trying to do? Oh shit! Let me, man. My cousin. Let me hear my phone right now. No, I'm out of here. That's too much.
Yeah. Watch out for that nigga, bro.
That nigga is coming. He's coming with the bullshit.
Nah, man. We practice that body language, man. I tell niggas how to focus on the eyes, nigga body language. And I was gonna say that right before you said it, so I'm glad you said it. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Fair use.
100 million pieces of paper. I just remember the lawyers arguing in court. I remember the lawyers saying, like, Yana, they got to take some of this shit, the evidence that we're not going to use, and just get this shit out of the way. Because y'all just packing us with evidence and we just got a little time to like go through the evidence. It's so much paperwork. Y'all might be coming to court trying to convict him on these 5 pictures. But you got 16 million pictures.
I thought it was 300 million. Now it's 16 million.
The numbers is crazy.
Ooh, shit. So out of the 300 million documents, it has 16 million pictures. Who could take 16 million?
Man. Bruh.
It gotta be every movement of a nigga did, like a nigga walked in.
I was just telling this to the homie right now. You know, he was talking all that Drake shit with Kendrick or whatever. He gonna really put himself with Drake. These niggas gonna have to go and do an album together. But I damn near feel like Drake might be like, man, I ain't even fucking with you right now, bro. I got my own shit.
Man, I think the only how Drake could come back is if it ain't even a nigga he hook up with. It's the slap. Who making his slaps? His slaps ain't there. He need to go back to Metro, like them guys, 40 somebody, like them slaps ain't there. The beats ain't super knocking.
No, this is what he should have did, and I don't know who's around him to talk to him. When everything came out and it was all over, and Not Like Us came out, he was supposed to go to an island, Turks and Caicos, get somewhere in the Caribbean, somewhere, get 10 of the baddest female rappers and make a girl record with all hoes. And he would have owned Billboard. He would have been the man of the party again. Nobody would care about the other shit.
Peep this. I would have did the same blueprint with the island and all that, but the different music would have been Afro beats. I would have the whole Afro beats with Burna Boy, all them Afro niggas that's popping. I would have the whole Afro beat. That's the vibe, my nigga. If you go to the club, the Afro beat shit is popping, nigga. That's the one that get the bitches dancing. That old drill kill shit. That ain't get or you know, some of course the female rap gonna get the bitches out there doing they want to. But that Caribbean shit, that Afro beats, if he would have did a whole Afro beats with the top Afro beats, nigga, he went to the UK and tried to do one of them UK little album. Nah, nigga, Afro beats.
He should have got with what's the dude that just got out of jail, like Khaled did. What's his name? The one that was sick. I would have went to him and did a whole album since he want to be fake Jamaican too.
Man, he could have been on the Afro beat album too. That's part Jamaican. That's like got a Jamaican vibe. But I would have made a whole Afrobeat album that make motherfuckers just party and dance, man. Period. I wouldn't have did no type of battle shit, Iceman shit, none of that shit. And somebody else said go country. I would have did a Afrobeat album.
In a heartbeat.
The Afrobeat shit is popping. Period. Somebody said Afrobeats get no play until you go to the club, nigga. And your bitch just sitting down until that shit come on. They get to doing their shit. They get to doing every movement this nigga did sitting in his chair. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Your bitch get to moving like this nigga when the Afro beats come on. Let's stop playing. Let's go. Yeah,
you get to moving like she ain't even.
I remember just going to court arguing about that type.
What'd you say?
I said she get to moving like you ain't even never moved before. Like I ain't never seen you dance like that.
That bitch get to whining like a snake on your ass. Nigga, when the Afro beats come on, nigga. Whine like a snake, baby. The R. Kelly shit. Let's go.
Type of shit with the lawyers, like judge. We trying to dumb this shit down. Some of the shit they know they're not using. So we need to know what they really using so we can focus on it. So it can be a fair trial. It need to be fair. So I'm saying that to say, out of all that paperwork, bro, Gunna name went on one piece of paper out of 300 million pieces of paper.
You know that?
Yes.
Hold up. Let me. I get your slide. Let me play devil advocate right now, okay? And I ain't trying to protect or defend or offend nobody. I'm just gonna keep saying it. What I'm saying is, all right, y'all ain't talking, right? Y'all ain't talking.
What I'm saying is, y'all niggas dentures in Atlanta is different.
What I'm saying is this shit is gay, and I'm mad to even be associated with you niggas.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm
gonna tell you right now, that nigga
whatever
right
type
there,
of veneers y'all got out there, man, got niggas looking like cha. Niggas looking like masks, like when a mask had the big ass teeth, like yo, cha. Like niggas got big ass mask teeth and skinny faces to go. It don't match. Like even Cameron face got hella skinny. You got a cha. Like your teeth bigger than your fucking lips, my nigga. Like this is painting, bro. Like, you gotta have a real nigga, bro. You can't get low budget veneers, my nigga. Cha. Like
Hell nah, you sure can't.
Bro, his shit look like cha with a skinny face, bro.
But
like,
look,
come on.
That nigga Bank.
Those are jokes, though. Those are jokes. I'm just joking around.
I got you. Yeah, I'm already know. But Bank is a real nigga. And the reason why
I know he a real
that,
nigga, bro. That nigga,
and the reason why I can say that and know that, I know Bank from areas of Atlanta where niggas in Atlanta can't go. And I used to go do
that's like having a BMF nigga up there. We know the background, my nigga.
Exactly. Him and what's my nigga name? The rest in peace. Nigga used to be married to Candy.
We don't even need to say his name, but we know that nigga got that real street background. Let's stop playing.
He a real one.
Yeah, let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Yeah. So I mean, gone?
Yeah.
While we locked up?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
I caught
his teeth ain't real. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
a few times trying to talk to him, but they were just giving me the runaround. That's when I started figuring out then, like, I don't get it.
Your girl, his mama, you know what I'm saying? The women in your ear, like, they done got you in some, basically. You ain't on no paperwork. So basically, it's just like, when Umfum called his case and went to jail all that time for nothing. That's how he would probably feel like, I ain't finna go to jail for nothing.
I understand it.
Okay, that's what I'm just saying. Like, when you put that in perspective.
I overly.
Because you got people that's watching this don't give a fuck, know nothing about no street code, no nothing.
I know, but we talking about street niggas.
Okay, yeah.
We're not talking about none of that.
So you
we ain't talking about no motherfucking white boys who went to college. We talking about street niggas.
You consider Gunna as a street nigga?
Yes.
And not
you portraying a street nigga.
Okay.
You talking about no telling in your song. You talking about street nigga. You talking about stepping on shit. You talking about all type of shit in your music. You standing on street nigga business. You do everything street niggas do. That's a fact. You are portraying a street nigga. If you're not a street nigga, don't portray it. You portraying a street nigga. Street nigga aneurysms. You portray every one of them. Nigga, that's a fact.
And all you YN rich rap niggas is portraying a street nigga. What's the difference? Like, that's a total motherfucking what we call that, man? Like, yeah, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, what are we doing? You're doing the same shit.
Yeah.
The irony.
That's the irony. The irony.
The fucking irony, bro. Let's go, y'all.
But the real thing about it is none of you niggas is really street niggas. Let's keep it real. None.
That's why it's like the irony, nigga. Like, you can't say he doing, nigga. You're doing the same shit. Well, everybody from the streets. But that's not. But a real solid street nigga is different.
Yeah. No, I don't mean growing up in the street. I mean,
yeah, real nigga
that's
got
no ID and still got 50 bands. You feel what I'm saying? Like
them guys. That's really the boys in on the block.
Yeah.
You want the boy. Now you want to act like you're the boy now that you got money. That's why they go back. If you was a boy already, you ain't gotta go back.
No, you don't. You don't. You're going up. That's it.
Jeezy was the boy already. Did he go back?
No, hell no. That nigga
Jeezy was a boy. Jeezy
he didn't even
real
go back.
boy.
That nigga ran away from it. Like, nigga,
Jeezy was a real boy, nigga, and got the fuck little. Period.
Like, I made it out of this way before y'all. I'm not going back for nothing.
No, fuck no.
I'm a rapper. I don't know nothing about these niggas.
And talk that shit because he really lived it. That's why it's so authentic. You know, that's why he was a guy, because he talking real authentic shit, real niggas shit that niggas can relate to. Same with these niggas. They talking real niggas shit that they can relate to, but then when shit get hot, now nigga, I'm a civilian. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, I'm sorry. You know, I was locked up. You know, I thought it was over. You know, I had to tell my girl, fuck everybody. Like,
and then the bra left him too. Mariah gone, ain't she?
Man, all that motherfucking pillow talking to the bitch slid. That's Manny, man. And I didn't know how bad she was. I seen that picture, like, oh, he lost a bad one. That's why, like, baby, I apologize. Leave her alone. Like, nigga, yeah, she left you alone, nigga. Bye now.
Now he gonna be with Gorilla. It's gonna watch how it's gonna work.
Oh my God, man, that's a baddie. Listen, man. She probably already was fucking on her nigga when he was locked up. So she already had a plan B already. She dipped already. Watch the news tabloids within the next month or two. She already with a nigga. I
Oh
bet.
yeah, she with a nigga right now. Believe that.
But it's gonna come in the tabloids in a month or two. Probably,
buddy.
nigga, how messy this shit is. Probably come out this week or two. Like, you never know.
Exactly. This shit is niggas is on it.
She left with a plan B already.
Hell yeah. She had a plan B the whole time she was in jail. Shit, she was fucking on him. You know what I mean? He in jail.
That's what I said, nigga. While that nigga was in jail with all that pillow talking, she was getting cupcaked and poked at the same. But I can imagine, man. My bad. My imagination is wild. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Somebody said they banned the snowman shirts.
I look at you like a street.
Yeah, nigga. They banned all this niggas. Man, listen, you was out there, nigga. You seen that whole BMF movement.
Hell yeah. I seen it before BMF. I seen all them niggas. For real.
Yeah, that shit, yeah. That shit was real life. It wasn't no games, it wasn't no fake shit, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Street nigga. You my little brother. I love you to death. I look at you like a street nigga though. I don't look at you like a dork or no lame or none of that. I look at you like a fly nigga. You just kicking your pimping and doing this and that. But I definitely look at you like a street nigga.
Okay, look, let me say this. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say, because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to defend no nigga, but can you look at it like, bro, you got it. You had to be in the fucked up mindset if you played guilty knowing you wasn't guilty.
Over it. That's one of the things why that's why I'm at the point now where I'm like, I feel like my back against the wall and people ain't heard me out. So now I understand his point of view. Like, damn, that's why I say shit like, I would love to hear what he got to say. Because then I can actually judge him.
Tell it to you. Say it, nigga, say it publicly. Don't tell
you publicly said, why I said it's a criminal street gang and it must end. You publicly said, yes, ma'am, when they said, I know 3 or more co-defendants on this case. Well, 3 or more co-defendants on this indictment, which is the 28 niggas. I know 3 or more niggas that committed these crimes: murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, damage to property, shooting at houses, petty car thefts, armed robberies. You said, I know 3 or more people on this indictment that have committed these crimes publicly.
One more thing, my nigga. They don't even got 300 million documents on the Epstein files. How the fuck they got 300 million?
Cap Lana.
They came with 30,000 Epstein files. This nigga said 300 million, nigga.
300 million, nigga.
Not 8 million, not 10 million, not 20 million. You get a Rolex, you get a million, you get 100 million, you get another 100.
I've seen a million pieces of paper together, I don't think, like, for real time.
Nigga, that could fill up a whole motherfucking faculty, man.
That'll fill up a whole house.
A warehouse, my nigga. That could fill up a warehouse, nigga. 300 million pieces of documentation, nigga. Like, fuck out of here, bro. That's main. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
They asked you that in the courtroom. You said, yes, ma'am. First of all, you don't know nobody on this case. All 28 niggas, they from John Burr, South Cleveland Avenue and other places like that. He from the South Side. He don't know nobody on this case. This was so weird. Out of all 28 people on this case, all you know is 3 niggas. Me, Gunna, and Duke. That's the only niggas you know on this case, Gunna. So when you said, yes, I know 3 or more niggas that committed these crimes, who the fuck is you talking about? Me, Gunna, and Duke? Because the only niggas you know anyway. I know you could have been talking about anybody. It's cool. But just so happen how the dice roll, you don't know nothing but 3 niggas. So who the fuck you could? Like, if he would have went to trial, the state, if his shit was getting used in trial, which it was, unless I got out of the case, his plea agreement was going to get used in trial. I know they saying like, oh, he ain't had to get.
I thought ever plea don't mean that.
Yes, he had to get on. He ain't had to get on stand. You know, they pushing all those narratives. He ain't had to get on stand. He wasn't gonna testify against nobody. Yes, he was. If you look at the end of his plea, that shit say this plea agreement could be presented in trial, and if any questions come up about this plea, however they wrote it, if anything come about this plea, you must come testify truthfully about what you said in this plea. No. Nigga, look, every one of they plea said that, except mine. Every plea said that except mine. And look 9. Every one of them niggas who took a plea in the beginning of that trial, plea said that. Duke, plea said the same thing. Oh, you ain't got to get on the stand. Duke had to get on the stand. The week the case was over with, Duke was getting on the stand that week. The week all this went on and took out pleas at the end of the trial. Duke was getting on the stand that week. Duke was outside the courtroom, sitting on the bench, waiting to get called in to get on the stand.
So how Duke did what right now?
Because he didn't say why I said it was a game. He only said, when y'all put Duke on the stand, Duke can't send nobody to prison. Duke plea only saying that a nigga told on him. Okay, I'm right. When nobody on that case but Duke and Yak. Yeah. Only thing Duke plea said was, this nigga Yak told on me, and I'm just agreeing to it. Because if I don't agree, I'm gonna have to go to trial and Yak gonna get on the stand on me. So he gotta take the plea. Mm-hmm. The thing I don't respect about Yak is, before we knew Yak told, When Duke took the plea,
Y'all took pleas, nigga. The fuck are we talking about? Oh no. Well, Gunner took
He
the
took a
plea
plea
first.
after that.
Gunner took the plea first, but then Duke took a plea than the other nigga. And when I respect Duke for taking a plea for, nigga, y'all all took pleas, including you,
They
nigga.
got to the same area differently. Everybody is in the same house.
Everybody in the
Ain't no
same
way
fucking
around.
house.
Everybody
I
ain't
don't
no way
know
around
how
it,
he
nigga.
trying to say that, oh, this one was more in the wrong because he took a plea earlier. Y'all all took pleas, my nigga. And half them niggas was on the stand taking their pleas.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck are we talking about, man? Like, this is diabolical. Do you think, like, being a DJ, being a dude from the game, you know what I mean, with decades in the game, do you think this is gonna bring him back? You know what I mean? Because people saying it's over for this nigga, you know what I mean? But you think like him coming clean, you know what I mean, talking, you know,
I don't think it's over for you. And the reason why I don't think it's over for him is because whoever in the world thought it was cool for him to wear a dress is the core fans. So I don't know about those people, bro. But everybody that thought it was cool for him to wear a dress and seeing the style and all that, them the people I think that he gonna resonate with. Because to me, he lost me when he did that. I'm just gonna keep it real. There's no money you can pay me, Yuck, to put titties on, to put panties on, to wear a dress, bro. The only way I can even remotely kind of see it happening is if I'm in Ireland and I meet the head of Ireland and he tell me to put on a kilt, that I'm about to get honored or something. That's the only way. To wear a dress, like, not, you know what I'm saying? It gotta, to
that
me, that
wasn't
just is
killed,
stupid.
my nigga. That was a real Valentine's Day wedding dress that nigga
That
had
was
on.
a dress.
Yeah,
That was a
like,
dress. That
yeah,
wasn't nothing
that
that was
wasn't no
done for
fucking
no.
guilt. That was, nigga couldn't even see the nigga shoes. It was
The
a
shit had
full
roses on it, man.
wedding joint. Like, fuck out of here, B.
So once he did that to me, all my isms about really thinking and looking at Thug in a certain type of way, it just went out the door. Then his association, the way him and Baby relationship was weird to me. Because, you know, Baby played them games. Baby was a beast at playing games with them artists. So to me, a lot of stuff that Baby did with him and stuff made me kind of be like, I respect the hell out of Rich Homie, because to me, Rich Homie looked like he seen some shit and was like, oh, I ain't fucking with y'all, and got the hell on.
Right. Right.
That's what it looked like to me with Rich Homie Quan. Rest in
Right.
peace.
Rest in peace of Rich. But yeah, Doug basically admitted it. Like, yeah, we all taking dick. Like, yeah, man. So he said that in a tweet. I wish I could pull it up, but I ain't about to do all that.
That's
Let's
disgusting.
hear a little bit of this, and then we're gonna hear what Woody got to say about it. Let's go. Fair use.
I was pushing the narrative like that fuck nigga Duke did what wrong. Like, damn, but my best friend? Why do you do that? I'm pushing that shit every day in trial, every day. Jackson right here with me, bro, every day. Yak, my little brother, I love this nigga to death, bro. I got this nigga in my house. The house this nigga I'm living in right now, I pay for this house. Bro, you sitting right here with me every day, bro, face to face in this trial. Me, you, and Shannon, the last 3 niggas on the trial. And Lil Quay them, I mean. Me, you, Shannon, Lil Quay, and Leroy. We done got down to 5 deep, 6 deep. You know how we is in this motherfucker. Man, back against the wall. Fuck that, and we rocking. Fuck these niggas. These niggas left, we gone. Fuck that. We rocking. You sitting in this motherfucker every day with me, 2 years straight. After them folk took their plea. And you let me paint this narrative to you, Shannon, and you agreeing with the narrative that Duke told on you. We sitting back in the back of this courtroom when we on trial every day. I'm coming back in the courtroom. We coming back from in the courtroom. When we leave out the courtroom, we go in these little cells behind the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting in these cells. I'm in these cells. We just talking like men, like brothers. Damn, but that nigga Duke, bro, I can't believe Duke, bro. I kind of can get it with Yak. I mean, with Gunner, cause he done betrayed me before. So I kind of get he'll betray me. But I'm looking at Duke, like Duke, my best friend. Duke been with me the last 20 years. Like, you my best friend. I'm from John Burr South, you from John Burr Road. Duke my mans. Duke name tattooed on me. Duke my mans. Gunner too. Yak too. These my boy. These my boys. You sitting in this motherfucker every day, and we in this cell crying to each other and talking like, damn, boy, these nigga really betrayed her. These nigga left her, bro. This nigga Duke now fucking. Cause Duke plea sound crazy. Duke plea saying, yes, I got jumped on that Magic City. Yes, me and Yak went to go retaliate and commit murder on the opposites. Yes. So Yak sitting on the trial with me. So I'm looking at like, Duke, you took that plea and said that? Fuck, nigga, you did that? Why you just told on Yak? I'm sitting in this motherfucker every day with Yak. Every day. I'm sitting in this motherfucker with Yak every day. I'm like, what damn, they fuck nigga Duke just cross you like that, bro. That nigga Duke just got you sent to prison, bro. You going to prison yet? Boy, Duke just got you sent to prison, bro. Damn, Duke. This fuck nigga sitting in here with me every day saying, man, fuck that nigga. Man, fuck the nigga, bro. We gotta goddamn, when we get out of this shit, we make it out of this situation, bro. We gotta go forward, and it's just us. We ain't hang with none of these niggas. We ain't fuck with these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Bro, these niggas told on me, bro. These nigga did that, bro. Damn. Every day. We did this shit every day for about just under 2 years, bro. We was on trial every day. The whole time, when them niggas took the plea, the whole time from that day forward, we just sit in this motherfucking cell just going through it every day. Like, damn, but these nigga did that. Knowing damn well the whole time you told on Duke. Duke took the plea because you told on him. And if Duke didn't take the plea, you would have had to get on the stand on Duke because that was your plea. Your plea agreement was if Duke go to trial, you got to get on the stand and testify that you and Duke was going to go kill these niggas because they jumped on Duke. You got to get on the stand and say that because you said that in your plea, sir. If you get on the stand and you say something different than that, they're going to treat you like Motu. You going to prison. You got to get on.
That's why Motu went to prison.
Yeah, because he said this in his plea agreement. Yes, when Nut died, we pulled up on Thor. He gave us money to lay low. We did this and did that. He said it in the plea. But one thing I do respect about Motu is when he was doing his plea, you know, you negotiating back and forth with the state. So when Motu was doing his plea, he was telling them to take that out. Like, hell no, that ain't what happened. When Nut got killed, we didn't pull up at Thor condo and he gave us some money to lay low. That ain't what happened. Thor didn't pay us to kill Nut. No, he was saying take all that shit out the plea. Like, hell no. But the state tricked him like, we ain't taking it out the plea, but you can agree to it now. And when you get on the stand, you can speak your truth. So he like, y'all sure? Because he know if I get on the stand and say something opposite of what I'm saying in this, I can go to jail. So are y'all sure that I ain't gonna go to jail if I get on the stand and speak my truth? They just wrapped him in the bag. They just wrapped him up like a gift. Yeah. You can get on this stand and say whatever you gotta say, but you gotta say this in his plea. So that's why he was on.
This shit sound like Clubhouse. I'm all right. We get it, my nigga.
And it's so crazy though, too, man, because I know all the plot, you know what I'm saying? All these people that they talking about. Like Nut was my nigga, bro. I've been knowing Nut. Rest in peace since like
Rest in peace to Nut. Rest in peace
been
to
knowing
Nut.
First time I ever went to an NBA game to go see the Hawks, I think. I bought my tickets from Nut. You know what I'm saying? Then I remember going to like a Laker game when Kobe was playing. Nut was selling Laker tickets at the Forum. Like Nut was a real deal nigga from Atlanta that got embraced by LA, Inglewood to be exact, because he was really from Inglewood, but he was from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But they really had love for him, like for real. Like all the Inglewoods love that little nigga for real. Like Nut was a real nigga. So I remember like Nut was the boogeyman to a lot of them niggas though. They used to be so scared, like you know what I'm saying, scared of him or whatever. So I can get all that energy because Nut didn't give a fuck. He didn't care about man. That was a good nigga, man. I fucked with him.
Nah, but allegedly Lil Woody or Woody, Rob Nut with some jury, and that's what kicked it off allegedly.
Yeah, because what's the name was they all boosters. This is what they did. They all boosters, bro. What they got known for was flocking. Just like YG and a lot of these young niggas, they don't really come from the game of being like niggas who was hustling in the streets and building their empire. These niggas just straight taking shit, stealing it.
Right. That's the youngsters. That's the YN shit.
That's all. Like that's everybody. All the a lot of the YNs is grown now. That's what I said. Like the YGs and all like that. That's what they went to jail for. That's what they was known for. Being in the streets for flocking. You know what I mean? Now whether they did it or not, or they just hung around niggas who did it, that's just always kind of been like a thing for young niggas in LA. But usually niggas kind of take whatever happens from that and bridge up and either go into hustling or getting a business or doing something. These niggas just do it and get high. And then go try to rap.
Man,
really got the money.
The new play is, man, niggas is getting these NFL when it's the NFL season. They blitzing the NFL niggas, hitting their houses when they out on the road at a game. When it's the NBA season, they hitting the NBA niggas when they out on the road on the game. So now they doing strategic shit and plotting when a nigga is out of town. How you feel about that? Like the strategic plot.
Now that's crazy though, because let me ask you this, and I know you're about to laugh. So about a week ago, I'm watching this shit on TV about Too Short. Shit. So is that based on some real shit? Did the brother from the basketball team really kill some people back in the 80s, or that was just some fake stuff?
I have no clue. You talking about the movie that came out?
The little TV show was Short, and who was the best basketball player for the Golden State Warriors back in the early 80s? What's his name? Floyd? Was it? Was it Sleepy Floyd?
Sleepy Floyd. Yep.
Did he murder somebody in self-defense in real life?
I think so. Yep. That really happened. Yep.
Oh, that really happened?
Yeah, that really happened. Yep.
Wow. That was the illest shit I ever seen ever.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
that
lie.
really
I thought it
happened.
was fake.
No, that really happened. Yep.
Wow. Now that's crazy. Now see, that was something old in the 80s. And niggas are still doing it's crazy. Because that's exactly
they
what
had that
happened.
on the Freaky Tales movie.
That's what it was, yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy,
bro. And then he did it with like swords, and they had it like he killed 10, 12 niggas or some shit.
They probably put the extras on it.
They put the extras on it because apparently somebody went to his house, robbed him, and the niggas who robbed him accidentally shot his girl and shot his mom or something. No, somebody else got shot. I think his girl got killed. This nigga went to them niggas' houses and killed everybody.
Oh wow, okay.
I was like, what? Sleepy Floyd was that gangster?
Yeah. Town niggas, hey, it gets more ruthless than that, man. So yeah, Town was in the 80s and 70s was many.
Oh hell yeah, man.
And the 90s. And the 90s was
the 70s was the greatest though. Cause I'm telling you, man, I tell niggas all the time, you wanna know how to make if you want to know how to make a white girl do what it do, go to Oakland. They are the king of controlling white women, bro. Because Patty Hearst,
the game comes from the town in the Bay Area. The Mac
Patty
was
Hearst
found.
was gonna give up her whole life for some niggas, though. She did not care. Patty Hearst.
Absolutely. Especially in a town like fucking Iowa or something, trying to get to the big city. Yeah, buddy. Absolutely.
That might have been the illest story I ever seen ever. White girls robbing banks for black people. That was a fade. That was some of the illest shit ever in the Bay. Oakland is the king of revolutionary. Period. On every level.
Absolutely. Pure rebellion. Let's hear what little Woody got to say.
All right,
Woody.
Going crazy because he watching the social media, he looking at the internet, reading the comments, and he see what people are saying about me, and he say, "Oh, so let me just take that route." Wood is slow, so you got to discredit him. Let's go discredit him. You can't, because I go breaking things down that the ordinary can't. Nigga, hey man, nigga don't switch up on Gunner, me, and Slug and all that, right? But they still fuck with Thug. Why? Because Thug the breadwinner. Why? Now. Thug is their only hope. So they got to stay around him. See, he on here crying about he miss his niggas. You ain't miss us. You ain't miss none of us when you was on your high horse and everything was going your way. You ain't even think about us when we were sitting in jail from 2015 to 2019. You ain't sending us no money. Thug ain't put $1 on my book when I was in jail. But I will be lying if I didn't say he paid my bond one time. But it was like a couple $100. You feel what I'm saying? But it was beneficial to him. When I stopped becoming beneficial to him or useless to him, that's when I was disposable. Let me tell y'all what y'all didn't know. Y'all missed it in the trial when I threatened the harm thread. Oh, y'all don't realize why I threatened him? I found out he planned on me. Oh my God. Y'all thought I was gonna be quiet. Let me say that. Yeah, man. These niggas put me in this situation and plotted on me. Nigga, I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of being cool. Now, nigga, hell, so you telling me y'all could throw the blame on me and take me out for the enemies? And you want nigga to believe you loyal? Boy, you're a snake, boy. And everybody in Atlanta know this nigga is a snake. When he thought he was king and he big.
Oh, is that the truth? Do everybody in Atlanta know he a snake? After them recordings came out, and who the fuck is releasing them recordings? That's the real elephant in the room, my nigga.
The police, what's the DA that's about to get fired? She probably doing it. Fannie Mac from Inglewood, the one the black lady. That's what she doing.
Somebody letting that shit loose, and they got a whole 100-round clip of that shit, and new shit is coming out every day. That is recorded phone calls from jail. Only somebody that's in the prison system, the court system, can release that, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody
What
is.
what the fuck did he do to them people to make them release all these?
Because he beat the state.
Oh, he beat him. So okay, like we're gonna make
Yeah, they
sure.
like we gonna get back. And see, Atlanta is a very spiteful place. I ain't gonna lie. Because Atlanta's the only Georgia's the only state that I know. If you got money, man, you can get out of jail for a murder. I ain't gonna lie. For real, I seen niggas do it. Walk right out. So Atlanta is a place. So when you get over on them and they can't get their man, oh, they gonna get you. Just like they did T.I. That nigga T.I. was having parties in jail, they said. Shit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, that's it. I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just saying what came out as it. I don't know if it was really true. But I do know one thing that was true. I didn't have a driver's license for like 8 years and I was on the radio and I never ever went to jail. And if I did, it was from like 6 hours.
But y'all weed game is different out there. Get caught with some weed, it's a different situation. Salute to little Tootie. You know, little Boosie, son. It's they was on that nigga from weed, all them little weed charges led up to a gun charge. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's why Georgia trying to fight that medical marijuana. That's why they don't want the recreational to come because they know they're gonna lose a lot of money with those weed charges if that happens.
Oh yeah, they killing niggas with the weed charges out there, man. Salute to my co-host in the building, man. MJG, man. What's up with the Playboy?
What up with it? Yuck. What up with it? What up with it?
What's happening? What's happening, MJ?
What's up with it, OG? What's up to the chat? What's up to the weekly? We back. I almost caught you slip. Caught me slipping again, yuck. I missed you the last time because I was celebrating. It was my birthday weekend. You know what I'm talking about?
My nigga Mac Mean out there too, man. Mac Mean, hit that link, man.
Mac Mean in the build. Where network?
He boy, that nigga need to get the bat line going. But I see Reese in the building, man. Let's get Reese.
My nigga Mac Mean out there too, man. Mac Mean, hit that link, man. Mac Mean.
Somebody gotta hit that mute button with the shit in the background.
Shout out to E. Miller.
Yeah, we all in this motherfucker, man. How you feel about this shit, MJG?
You know, they calling it Ratlanta now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there it is. We ain't got to say nothing. Let them do all the talking. You know what I mean? Or whatever it means to YSL or whoever. You know what I mean? Let them do it.
As I said earlier, I was telling the reason why it's happening like that because it's no structure. When you come from big cities and you come from big states and big, markets, the street stuff has structure to it. Atlanta's nothing but a fun town, so it's so easy for people to get caught up and be this and be that and have no real foundation to it. So that's why you got these dudes that come out, get a little success, try to do some street stuff, and then when they found out they're not built for it, what they do? Tail. Fast.
It was all good a week ago. It was all good a week ago.
Yeah. If you ain't coming on if you're not coming, just think about it though. Let's just keep it real. You ever heard Goody Mob Outkast telling on anybody? You ever heard anybody in the Dungeon family telling? You heard anybody? Huh?
Hey, everything that we seeing in rap as far as, you know what I mean, cooperating, even when you ain't got to with Drake. And it seemed like, you know, he just Young Thug, he just started talking. Whatever you want to know, he was talking. He'd tell you about an arcade game if he had it, boy. If it was anything, you know what I'm talking about. He'd tell you about the inseam of that blouse. He had, you know what I mean. But it was really.
He'd tell you about the fake dreads in their head. You know what I'm saying?
All that. He talked about Glorilla. You know what I mean? And she was anything. Wow.
Poor Glorilla.
Hey, he went bad on Drake. That nigga went bad on everybody, man. Like he done had no chill, man. Like that nigga went bad on every nigga.
But no, he went bad on Kendrick. He trying to stand up for Drake.
Yeah, but then he did some shit came out when he went bad on Drake.
Damn, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, WACK100 released that, man. So yeah, WACK100 it's going down, big. You know, WACK100 got the content, man. They better leave WACK alone, man. That nigga get the secret files, secret CIA files, nigga. He got them.
I
Leave that
thought,
nigga alone.
I thought Captain Mauser was on vacation.
Right on, right on, right on. Why the fuck every time I get on 2K26, man, that right on white song be on? Right on, right on, right on. Shit. Y'all be hearing that right on song when you get on 2K? Am I the only nigga?
Hey, I don't fuck with
out.
2K yet.
My bad. Got
I ain't heard that
out
yet.
of hand. All right, let's get to this other content, right? You got WACK100 against Styles P, man. And this get crazy because it all started from the boy Hocus 4/5, you know, putting the drop your flag challenge. You hear about that?
No.
Yeah, I seen the straw man say something about it, like about New York need to send all the Bloods and Crips back. They need to just say forget. After he went out there, you go. I ain't gonna even go there, but
Oh,
we
no.
We
We gonna
called
let
it.
it. We gonna let the content.
Right.
But more of the story is a dude with a positive movement out there. I think that's totally positive. The drop your flag movement, especially if you just doing it because it's just the style or the trend. You know, because I see a lot of people doing it because it's a trend. You know, if you ain't really a part of them politics, born in them politics, you know, you got a chance to get up out of there, you know, do it. But, you know, it's like American meat. Everything that you do with them politics is blood in, blood out. You got to get jumped in. You got to get jumped out. Am I right? Poon Daddy?
In a certain sense, because I know some people right now that's in Fortune 500 companies and they still support their neighborhood and they ain't out. It's just a different realm. You know what I'm saying? You can't do the same thing you did at 9, at 49. You feel me? So if you understand where it's supposed to go, but at some point, yes, you're supposed to stop actually gangbanging, setting, walking up on people where you from. All that's supposed to be over in your adolescence. By the time you're 25, 30, you're supposed to be making a change and doing something to help those same guys that's where you from.
That's what it was supposed to be anyway. You know, grow and develop. You know what I mean? All that. The old saying was each one teach one. You know, every gang had whatever it was. Somewhere it got lost and they just took it. You know what I mean? But you're right. You grow out of it, but you still in it. It's singers that people don't know. You know what I mean? That be saying, all kinds. It's rappers too. So not the fake ones that claim it to so they can be good. I'm talking about real ones that you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
just like Jeff Gordon was a break dancer in the Bay, wasn't he? The famous NASCAR driver was a B-boy from the Bay.
And moved to the Midwest and start racing. But it's a lot of people, man. Got to be real. What was she saying? And everybody thinks she was just singing. She can hit them notes.
Oh yeah, yep.
You feel me?
All right, let's hear what Reese got. Let's hear what a female guy say about this, and then we're gonna get into the content.
Okay.
Reese, what's up with you?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up,
Reese?
What's up, Millie? What's up, Shanika? What's up, chat? So, like, my opinion of it is, it's a lot that is not being said by this dude. Like, he not telling the whole thing. Like, he been like compromised, and you could tell who is compromised. What's up? And the fact that you're doing all of this telling after the fact, are you really out of trouble? Because you really not out of trouble, not for real. Because if just because you didn't get indicted for what they tried to get you for this last time, they can always refile some stuff on you based on the stuff that you online saying now. Why he not keeping his mouth shut? Shut
This
up,
nigga is on 15-year probation.
nigga. Go to Ghana.
For real.
Go to Ghana. Go somewhere. Get off. Wait till you get off probation and start saying something for real.
I think didn't him and Meek Mill probably gonna have the longest probationary period to hang themselves as entertainers. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Didn't Jigga say I got a few dollars, I can fight the case? You know what I mean? Don't fight it in a wet paper bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And then, but like we said the last time, he said to everybody, "My family need me." You know what I mean? So you to people it's snitching, but to him, he got to feed his family. And when you're back against the wall, your shoulders gonna hurt if you stand there
Hey,
too long.
hey, and not to cut you off, but everybody on this motherfucking panel right now, if you're facing 20 or 30 or 40 fucking years, and they say, nah, we're gonna throw that shit away. We just gonna give you 15 years probation. Are you gonna take that 15 years probation, or are you just gonna say, "Oh fuck that, I'm gonna fight it and try to see if I can get
It depends on what I
less
it
than
depends
40
on what I
years"?
did. It depends on exactly what I did and what I got to
No,
stand on.
but
But if I
no, but in his situation, when they give you a RICO,
oh yeah,
the
yeah,
niggas say,
yeah.
"I'm gonna give you 15 years probation, or you're gonna get hung if you go to trial. We're gonna give you all the time."
Oh yeah, I
Whole
might
time
take
I'm
that
saying
15 years probation.
man, especially if the whole time I'm saying I'm an artist.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
an
gonna take that
artist. I'm
15
an
years
Nigga,
artist.
probation.
I'm taking 15 years of meditation, probation, everything, nigga. Anything
Yeah.
they want me to do. 15 years of picking up trash, 15 years of nigga, anything that being locked in jail, nigga, period.
Man,
15
you ain't
years,
tripping.
fuck it.
Yeah, I'm
Remember
You
gonna
what his
take
got it.
that
lawyer
15
said?
years because if I got a good lawyer and I'm traveling and I'm doing a certain thing, that 15 probably gonna work down to like 10 or 7 because they gonna give me certain type of things to do that's gonna really make it, work out good. I'm gonna get the off early because I, done, you know, put some kids through school and spoke to a different few 100,000 kids. Like it's gonna be things I do to work along with that that's
Charity
gonna get me off
events.
faster.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
charity
that's what he
events.
was saying that he was gonna do. He was saying that he was gonna do these events and give back to the kids and all this and that. And now his actions is like I'm still want to be in, and I'm upset because I'm not still in.
He said after that, you know what I mean? That's all, folks. Like he said, he got to get out of there. But now, but his lawyer told him, I can beat this. Yeah, remember we talked about how red his lawyer when he was mad, he told him, don't even do it. He didn't
Yeah, that
care.
nigga lawyer was mad as shit. That boy
He,
got steaming red. That nigga turned into like motherfucking like red chili sauce red. Like that nigga got. You remember when motherfucking when Drewski just did this white face little thing, and you seen a sunburn on Drewski's shoulders? That's how red the nigga was. Am I lying? That nigga was
You
red
ain't
as
lying.
fuck, like sunburn on like this. That nigga Drewski had these sunburns on the shoulder. Nigga looked just like that nigga lawyer.
I
For
mean,
real.
he was red, clay
Red
red, you know what I
shit.
mean? And he told him don't do it. He didn't even care. He would have been free anyway. You know, he
Right.
didn't care. He wanted to get out. OWT in all caps. You know
Fuck
what I
that.
mean?
I'm taking a 15 years probation, but
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
doing the shit he doing right now, though.
I
I'm
ain't
taking
No,
that
mad.
no.
15. I'm going to Ghana, like you said. I'm relocating. I'm producing music from out there. And yeah, I'm a whole new me, nigga. I know how to talk African. I know how to talk Egyptian, hella shit. I know how to talk motherfucking Nigerian.
Friends,
I know how to talk hella
everything.
shit. I know how to talk motherfucking Haitian. I know how to talk everything out there, nigga. And nigga, I know how to talk Asian. Hella shit. I learned every language.
Hey, he needed a
I
good
talk
PR.
Spanish, nigga. I'm very
Nigga,
world
Mandarin.
renowned, nigga.
Man,
I go I go meditate with motherfucking Russell Simmons and shit. I go to we
I'd have been
do
glad to
yoga
get out of
stretches and
Atlanta.
shit.
This
Yoga
is
poses out there in
yoga poses.
Bali. I'm definitely hitting Bali with Russ for hot. Right now, I'm hitting Bali. Period.
Right
That's a
now.
cool down. That's a cool down. You know what I mean? But niggas get their eyes off of me. Then I'm going to Ghana.
He should have went on after. You're right. You're
I'm
right.
going
Yeah.
straight to Bali for the cool down. Get all the meditation, breathing, lessons.
Bounce around with the Dogons because he about tall as one of them Dogon tribes.
You gonna be over there with Russell?
Yeah, he should have went on and dirty footed in the Sahara for a good month.
Bro, imagine this nigga in the voodoo meditation stance, man. Is he gonna look like a nigga from Street Fighter? I do gotta be blowing
Dial C. There you go with that pamper again. He got the pamper too.
All the extra bracelets and long ass arms and long ass feet, man. That'll be damn thug with dreads, my nigga.
Yoga flame.
Yoga flame. Oh, you
with a little pocketbook.
Shit, he already be doing a downward dog, so.
Downward dog.
Hey, yeah, his dog scene pamper be purple and pink. I said, yoga flame.
Nigga, voodoo. I mean, not voodoo, but yoga poses wouldn't be so much important than right now in a trip to Bali. I'm out this motherfucker. While my passport is still able for me to get out this bitch. Y'all let me out? Oh, for real? Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Ping, ping.
Bali, here I come. But
no,
is he on house arrest? Is he on house
funniest
arrest?
thing, the whoop-de-doo comment.
He can't even be in Atlanta, period.
The whoop-de-doo comment to me
they made him move out.
Yeah.
So
he should move back
out,
in.
I'm moving out of the United States, nigga. Catch me if you can.
Man.
Nigga. I'm not doing no piss test, nigga, in Bali.
Out of here for real.
Dubai, somewhere.
I'm in Jamaica.
Around get bought back in Dubai. America got too many connections to Dubai.
Cuba.
I'm going somewhere where they look like me.
Cuba.
Yes, go to
New
Cuba.
Orleans.
He went to the West
you
Bank. Money. They don't give a fuck.
Somebody said New Orleans. New Orleans.
Yeah, he looked
America.
like he's from New Orleans, and he should have moved to New Orleans or Shreveport and chilled out.
And they're gonna come get him there too. He gonna get in way more trouble there.
Oh yeah, well, he look just like one of them New Orleans niggas.
Exactly. He gonna get caught up in WNBA shit then. You see WNBA, NBA young boy and or Boosie. None of them niggas live in that.
I thought you said he was gonna try out for the WNBA.
Nah, they made them niggas leave their city and parole in different cities.
Joanna Man too
did. Hey, they sent a young boy to the mountains of Montana. They sent him to Utah.
No, they sent young boy that fucking
Utah,
Salt Lake City.
They sent him in the igloo. He got a nice spread out there, boy.
He got niggas wilding out there too.
I thought they turned him into an old cowboy with about 5 wives.
Hey, nigga, Salt Lake City ain't no joke. It got street element to it.
Oh no, my got fam bam out there.
Yeah, it's a real
Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City ain't no joke.
Yeah,
Utah,
they banging in the
Midwest ain't, because they got so many gangs from LA, like Oklahoma, Nebraska, out New Mexico. All those different places got gangs like LA in the 80s. No cap. Hoovers, 60s, Bloods. They got Vice Lords, GDs. They got everything in them old country, old town, Western type of vibes. Like you go anywhere, you'll feel like you in LA. You go.
It ain't called Western nowadays. It's called rural. Rural areas. Them rural areas.
Yeah. Rural areas. Yeah.
Them
even they bang.
Yeah.
They banging on the Indian reservation.
Oh hell yeah. It's real gangbang. You think they Mexicans? They not Mexican.
They not. They not
got their own law. They gon'
and they on their own shit. Yep, they got different rules for them too. Go to a reservation. They got totally different rules than everywhere else.
They got their own casino that feed the whole reservation. Yeah, it's
they got their own laws. Yep, their own laws. But
Somebody
they
said he
Yeah.
owned 88 acres out there.
that's what's
Who?
up.
88 acres in
Young
Utah is
boys.
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's what's
88
up.
acres? You could start your
He
own
can move
city,
all
nigga.
his baby mamas out there now.
Yeah,
Oh
he
hell no, them
he out paper now. Ain't I seen him in
shit.
Paris?
He ain't gonna get the Floyd's daughter because she with the bullshit. She gonna
Hey,
kill all them girls.
Man.
I'll be on the 88th acre away from all of them.
For real. I'll let them keep 8 and I stay on the 80.
I'm trying to tell you.
You gonna find me in the last 10 of the 80.
Wellington coming down in Utah.
They
Who
gonna
put
damn near
them
have to
tapes
drive
out
an
for
hour
on
to see
Young
me.
Buck though? I mean young Buck, young Thug. Who put them out? How did they trying to they put out the video, they put out all this audio from jail. Even the boxer's wife crying. Like
That's what was
who
so
did that?
crazy. Like, where are y'all getting all of this audio from?
Right
The
there.
government, the state has it. They're releasing it because they lost the case.
Right there. Right
But he
there.
can't sue. Can he sue for that shit?
Hell nah, because no one's gonna
Mm-mm.
No.
claim to it. It's
You
gonna
you
be a leak, and if it's a leak, they gonna put it on somebody that's probably fired. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like 3 or 4 people that was involved with the case that's with the state. It's not even working for the state anymore.
guess what? You ain't got no
Mm.
rights when you behind them bars. You have no rights. The only rights you got when you sitting in there in the Great Bar Motel. Other than that, they tell you this call is subject to be monitored and recorded.
Right.
That is the
Somebody said
property.
Atlanta's all on meth.
That's the property of the joint.
Mm-mm.
Wherever you know what I mean. I don't care where you at, who you are, especially you a
Hey,
celebrity too. Man,
listen, the nigga.
Somebody said they
Listen.
released the wrong Jeffrey files. Niggas was talking about Epstein. They released the nigga Jeffrey.
that's a good.
Hey,
That's
but look, Pete, Wax said a soft 500 would get you all them phone calls. He said, man, they paid a soft 4,500 a phone call. He said there's more coming through the pipeline.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
I
like,
told you in Atlanta you can get anything for some money.
you know what?
man,
And why
that nigga
tell
said a
that?
soft
Why
500
tell
per
that?
recording.
There go the money trail right there. Well, you already know they got it from the po-pos. They got it from the police, 12. They got it. He just told you. We paid a soft, little 4-5 to, you know what I mean? Take your WACK100. You're a special kind of guy.
If he
Let's
really
go, y'all.
paid that. If they just not feeding him the information anyway.
I think they just getting fed the information. I don't believe nobody
It's
pays
public
shit for
record.
nothing.
Right.
It's public
I
record.
think they might just be releasing it on their own. Like fuck this nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Right.
Yeah.
think that it's on that. I don't think nobody paying for shit. I think somebody
Yeah,
releasing it on some fuck this nigga
because
shit.
the easiest way to take away somebody's freedom, especially if they have stardom, is to defame their character. So if you take
Fact.
away who
Exactly.
they are, who they be to the people, that's just as bad as being in jail. Because like he said, he don't got no friends. He can't call nobody. These are stuff that he needs to be able to be Young Thug. He just said
Right.
it. He said he putting out music he don't even know what to do with. I'm like, huh? So to me, it's a lot deeper than just the leak calls or whatever. He's somebody that was hurt by his friends, or he thought he was his friend. So you know what I'm saying?
Even if you right too.
He
Because
thought they was his friend.
he thought, and then don't forget, you got to play devil's advocate because they got us. It could be AI, like you said. He got about 9,000 albums going to come out off
Oh
of
nah,
because if he got 30, what do he say, 3,000,
300
No, nigga,
million.
300,000 million
300
million.
million.
300
pages
million.
of
300 million, nigga.
pages,
Don't step it down, nigga. It's 300 million.
And
pages.
16 million pictures.
Let me tell you, OJ Simpson and Rodney King ain't have that many manuscripts, transcripts, depositions. All the man, that dude had paper clips, man. All that man.
But they didn't have text messages back then either. So they looking at text messages. So that make the paper go up, but I don't think it's 300 million.
No, I don't need. I'm for real
That's
talk. I ain't even
that's
seen a real
outrageous.
law. I ain't
That
seen a
sound
real
like
law.
Cat Williamson. He read 3,000 books a year. That
Man, Cat Williams is having the forehead of the mastermind.
that nigga said he was reading 3,000 books a year. Are you serious, nigga?
Cat
It's
Cat
only
Williams.
360 days in a year. So you read
365.
about 10 books a day, my nigga. About 10, 20 books a day. It ain't enough time to read. Fuck
Not
out.
unless he's a speed reader.
Cat
Nah,
Williams'
that
middle
nigga had to
name.
read
He said
like
he a
Dr.
speed
Seuss.
reader. So
He
He's
he
a
a
read them
speed
little
Raven.
reader. He
Dr.
a
Seuss
speed reader
books.
that didn't finish high school because I think he said he got a GED. So
Don't
he's
for
a
nothing.
talent.
Hey, he said when he was 13, he left the crib with
3,000 Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat books don't count.
and he left the crib when he was
Fuck
13,
out of
and he
here.
had 250 books
Who
to
said
keep him.
this? Oh, I didn't hear this. What did it? What?
You didn't watch the whole Shay Shay
Cat Williams said he was
video?
13,
No.
left the crib, and moved to Miami.
Oh, when he got out of jail.
No.
No,
He said when he was 13, he left the
he
crib.
moved.
And he had 9,000. He had of them 3,000 books. He had 250 of them.
Man, this is hey, this is crazy. This sounds like some Soldier Boy shit. I ain't gonna lie.
For
Right
real, he did say he was 13 when he left the crib. Boy, I got Micah. If you don't get back on this porch at 13, and he all the way in Florida. I mean, they were saying,
That's
Micah.
what no. Let's really address the elephant in the room. You can say anything you want to say on the internet to paint the picture how you want it to be painted. Yeah, I read
Exactly.
3,000 books. I'm very smart, Shannon. I
He
read
got
3,000.
that. He
You
got
read
that from
3,000
Cat
books all your life? No, Shannon. I read 3,000 books a year. Oh, well, yo, Cat, you gotta be lying, Cat. Nobody has wrote no Cat. Yo, Cat, you lying, Cat.
I was
Please
a
don't know
genius. I was a
you read
genius
no
at 11 years old.
3,000 books a year, Cat. You lying. Oh,
Ain't no way. Ain't no way he did.
I read 3,000 books. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, it went on a whole little debate, my nigga. Like, that's one of the high points of the shit. Where niggas like, hell nah, bro, get the fuck up out of here.
Ain't
Hey,
nobody
man.
read no damn
Hey.
3,000 books.
There's a couple points. It was, like, nigga, like that whole interview was dope, but it was some points was like, nigga, get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Because Cat be stretching it. He already know I'm the fastest. Remember, he was racing niggas. I was the fastest. He was out there in them big ass shoes running the 40. Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
and his hair shot back like
That
one of the
nigga had
drag race
skis on. He had
parachutes.
skis on running.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he
He
was
definitely was
flying
fast.
too.
Let's get to this content fast. Let's go, y'all.
Okay.
Styles P and WACK100 going back and forth over some disrespectful thing that Adam 22 did towards the response. Well, it was what Adam 22 response to the drop your flag challenge. So let's get to the content. Let's go, y'all. What the fuck weekly. This is a what the fuck weekly moment. Adam 22 was out of pocket for this. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
Naysayers and people that's going to attempt to belittle your movement. Now, yesterday we saw WACK100 come out and defend Adam 22 after Adam 22 tried to make a mockery of the New York City Drop Your Flag Challenge.
I just want to say to all the people out there, I ain't gangbanging no more. I've been GDBD Vice Lord for a long time now. Been doing battle with my ops, done battle with the police, put in work in the jails, but I decided I needed to change my life. Ever since the big homies caught me playing with my booty hole, they've been extorting me, $20K a month. I can't live like this no more, man. It's too expensive, and I'm ready to just be me. So I encourage everybody out there to do the Drop My Flag challenge and just and live your truth on the dead homies. So yeah, gangbanging is out. Carry to myself is in. Peace.
Now, the funny thing is, if
Whoa.
Wow.
He was being
What
funny,
the
man.
fuck, my nigga?
Yeah, he was being funny. He was trolling.
He
I
had to
don't
be
give a
trolling.
fuck. Nigga, no, we know that's trolling, but that's disrespectful trolling, my nigga.
Yes,
It
it
is.
is.
Hold
Everything
on
about it is
now. Hold on.
disrespectful.
This is a prime example when a nigga go to the hood saying it's a prank, and they come in the hood playing some games, and nigga get to shooting them guns in the air and running niggas. Oh, it's a prank, it's a skit, it's a troll. Nah, niggas too late. Bye. The
Niggas
niggas ran up out of there. Yeah, like this is one of them situations. Like you can't troll real street politics when people try to
Hell
make
nah.
a positive movement go down. You can't be like, and then you disrespecting whoever you said they politics. I ain't gonna repeat it. You said it. You know, you disrespecting that politics, and then whatever you're talking about is a lot of things that y'all talked about with people that was up there on No Jumper talking about situation that happened in jail with, you know, all types of vegetables and fruits and shit or whatever and peanut butter and shit. You fill in the blanks, but they was talking about all that type of, you know, shit happening. You know, then he throw that up in there. So not only is he disrespecting
Nigga said peanut butter.
yeah, not only is he disrespecting the Midwest politics, but he disrespecting the West Coast politics at the same time. So for anybody to defend this is diabolical. But at the same time, you gotta put this, you know, you gotta be real with this shit. Wack is defending this nigga because they get bread together. If Wack wouldn't get no bread with this nigga, he'd probably, man down or whatever. But since they got a
Brad, he wouldn't
partnership,
even be involved with it if he wasn't getting no bread. Wack is a real
right?
opportunist. So
He
But everybody that was up there with Adam 22 is like a protector of him. Even when AD was up there, he was like frontlining a lot of shit where Adam 22 was scared to show up because AD was getting a bag up there. So I understand it, man. You feed him, you lead him. You dig? But this is one where he should have tapped out because Adam was super wrong on that. This whole post was diabolical. Sorry about that. Let's go, y'all.
and
Fair use.
and it was just a way for him to be in the news again. You gotta or online again or be trending again. Cause that's all he really care about is likes and views. So people gonna talk about him being disrespectful, just like we are now,
right.
And
Can,
he and that's what his wave is, to say the most controversial shit to get likes and views. So if he's not
Exactly.
getting likes and views, then his pockets is thin. So he got the recipe on how to keep his paper up, and this is
Mhm.
just how he doing it. Look, we looking at him now.
All right.
can I say something before you started? Yuck, I just want to say this because if he think or anybody think across the country that vice lords and GDs are less than Bloods and Crips, this Peckerwood, my fault, motherfucker, man, he got life fucked up. He don't know what he just did. He don't understand what he just said. You know what I mean?
Because he don't understand the politics
Mm,
for real. So he
Right.
just up there, talking reckless.
But
I,
the cold thing
my,
about it though is that I don't think anything is even gonna happen to him. Like everybody says something gonna happen, but let me tell you why I don't think anything is gonna happen. Because whether we like it or not, or care or not, No Jumper is the street Bible for politics when it comes to national representation
No,
of
nobody. Look. Not to cut you off, but nobody want nothing to happen to him. Like nobody
yeah,
wants somebody to go beat him up or smash on him. We just saying
right.
this shit in the pocket. That's it. It's disrespectful. That's all, man. However,
Oh yeah,
that's on the people that's dealing with the politics that he's disrespecting. How they handle it. You know what I mean?
hmm
Period.
that's
That's
all
only
I'm saying. You know what I mean? And when you know, and what he doing is
on
you
nobody.
you
This
when you
all
disrespecting two people, two sets, two folks, two. You know what I mean? You cannot. You bringing them together to get you. So it's more the merrier. And he don't know, like he traveled. You know what I'm saying? We just said, you know what I mean? Big homie just said you know what I mean? They everywhere in the Midwest, you know what I mean? Not just Crips and Bloods, it's folks and peoples, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's all of them. It's all, you know what I mean?
It's Mexicans, it's everything.
And like why I know he did it strategically, he could have said any other two. He said them too. I've been GD and Vice Lord. Man, like man, look, do not play. You know what I mean? I don't care where you from. You know what I mean? The world is a ghetto. You know,
Hell yeah.
and then you saying it like it's a joke. Hey, boy, that appeal, man. Dudes appeal to like,
man.
and I ain't talking about what
Not only.
other people,
Go ahead.
other people. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Man, you gotta just look at the video, man. Not only was the verbal disrespectful, the body movements. You know, we pay attention to body movements and body language. The
No
way that
shirt
nigga,
on again. That's
man, the no shirt on, acting like he a Mexican. Salute to my brown brothers and sisters. But not only that, when he said, "Yeah, it did time in the pen," he did the stab shit like he stabbed the nigga up. That
see how he plant. Look, like
was diabolical, my nigga. Yeah, he did the stab shit. Yeah, I've been to the pen. I had stabbed shit up. Like, come on, bud. Like,
I guess when you used to a
that was
culture,
wild, my nigga. That little stab movement was wild, my nigga.
and WAC defending him, man. WAC is from this, and WAC keeps defending him, man. Don't nothing move but the money.
Do that when you get bread with a nigga.
I know, man.
That nigga, he would cook this nigga.
And WAC could defend you too. All he got to do is be doing something with you. He gonna do that too. He do whatever that's convenient for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how most opportunists are. And then, just for the record, man, I mean, again, WAC is who he is and what he is. But when you from a hood that's 45, 50 miles outside of where it's popular at, it just gives you a chance to kind of find and figure out other stuff. His neighborhood is far away from LA. You know that? Pacoima is far.
I mean, on purpose, and he know that. You know what I mean? And look, he ain't supposed to be banging. Like he's of age, we know that. But to instigate it and then go hide in the bushes. No,
yes.
Man, no.
It's crazy.
That's not what's up, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what's up. Exploitation is different. It can be entertainment, but this right here, no, this ain't cool. This is not cool. None of it.
I just don't like how niggas going against the OG. Like Styles P has said, at a response to this, and then the WAC going against, the culture for the culture vulture. I don't like that.
I don't either.
I make money with a lot of niggas. And if they do some out of pocket shit, I'm gonna let them know, like, hey, that wasn't cool.
Right.
Period.
Exactly.
I'm gonna let them know, like, man, tone that shit down. That ain't good look, man, because it's gonna be pressure on me. I gotta defend this shit, bro. That ain't a good look, man. Take that shit down. Apologize. You know what I mean? I'll be on it like that. I wouldn't be defending it like, you know what I mean?
No, you defending the West. You defending the West.
Because if niggas trying to do anything to better themselves, I'm definitely with it. I don't care where you from. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to do something to better yourself and change the situation, because to keep it a buck, just the whole street gang culture in New York is really weird because they don't even follow the same rules. So that's another way why New York had gangs first. You want to tell the truth? You watch movies like Education of Sonny Carson and what is it? Warriors or What's the one with Warriors?
Gangs in New York.
Gangs in New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was in the 30s, nigga.
Yeah. 100. What is it? 122 blocks from Tiffany's. That's another one. They talk about the original gangs in the late 60s to 70s. The Nomads.
The Mafia. The Mafia came from New York and Chicago.
Yeah.
That's where the real gang
went there. He went there. He went there just to look like gather information. Played the colonizer role. I ain't even going there, but they brought you in. You got, you got your red carpet with your red ass, and then look what happened.
Don't pray with your red ass.
You know what I mean? No homo, but I'm just saying though, like
nigger ass with your nigger ass.
Yeah, all that. And now look,
like the white boy.
Now he's, I'm on dead homies, all that. Man, like you had these dudes in there. You got
it's hella disrespectful.
He just disrespectful, man. Like him.
And then one more thing that's aimed at. Not to cut you up. You use everybody keeps saying shit that triggers shit for me that I remembered. One more thing. That was aimed at LA when he was said, I'm getting extorted for $20,000 a month. I can't afford this shit. That's some shit that happened in LA. We didn't hear about this nigga going to Chicago and they gotta pay $20,000 a month. New York nigga in LA. That
it's
shit
LA.
happens for real.
It's LA.
That's
who
another disrespectful aim at LA. Like, yeah.
who
So
went to and who's
getting
about
on
to go on
everybody.
trial for extortion, allegedly?
He probably paying. He probably talking about he paying whack.
Who's about to go on trial right now for extortion? And you gonna say that like it's a real culture out there? Well, now it's at the forefront. You know what I mean? In New York, they was doing it all the time. You open up a store, they gonna bust your window. You need protection. I got you. You know,
Hell
But
yeah.
that
Exactly.
was drug that was kingpins and drug dealers. That wasn't
you
no
know what I mean?
gangbangers. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's all on the same
To,
level.
to
But
be honest, Yup, Bobby Brown will tell you he got
No,
kidnapped by one of the realest gangsters in New York history.
right. But it's a supreme team type niggas, like them
Yeah,
type of
witness
niggas. Like, yeah,
no,
but
he was the dude that did it. He was the hitman for the Supreme Team. He wasn't even in the Supreme Team. They just used to call him to do hits. His name was the Preacher, Charlie somebody, the Preacher. They said all he did
nah,
was
man. The preacher was down with the mob.
yeah. But he wasn't a part of the Supreme Team. They made that so
Nah,
they
he wasn't a
definitely was.
baller, but he was a hitman, like you said.
Yeah, he was a hitman. They call him whenever they need to do a
yeah,
hit and
yeah.
whatever they need to take care of. And that's how he got Bobby Brown. Whitney Houston had to pay like 100 bands and a black bag to get him back. For real.
Yeah,
Dead serious.
allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly. But
Allegedly.
niggas is locked up, man. We don't want no new charges to come on niggas, man. Niggas is locked up, B.
and we
Word,
just
man.
like y'all just talking about Wack and Adam.
Let's get it, man. Back to the content. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
If the roles were reversed and WACK100 was the one catching heat for something he did, we would not see Adam 22 jump out the window for WACK100. After Styles P called out Adam 22, WACK100 spoke out to defend Adam 22. Wack told Styles P, first off, nobody tells us, the West, what to do with what we originated. Now, this first sentence might be a part of the reason why WACK100 is against this movement. This was started solely as a movement in New York. Nobody told WACK100 or anybody from the West to drop their flags. Now, Wack continues. Second off, the clown he's clowning doesn't have the right rank or respect to dictate nothing. Third, we don't know what G-check is. Adam, stay your course. Nobody had nothing to say when you was just running around New York, all in the Crips and Bloods project.
Stay your course, disrespect the niggas. That's a nigga getting some money with a nigga.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. Stay your course.
Wow.
You should have told him to stay in line. Like, who is really writing that for him?
Bro, and who gave this
Nobody
nigga like the
writing that
voice?
for him.
Who gave this nigga the voice of the whole West? Like he said, the
I don't
West, we
know.
don't know what G-check is. Nigga, the name G-check came from the West. Nigga, what you mean? We
What
don't
are
know
you
what
talking
G-check is.
Wherever it came from, it means
Man,
what
that
it
shit
means.
came from the West, nigga. That's one of my
Goddamn.
quotables, nigga. G-check came from the West, nigga.
But I'm
Period.
just saying, though, he know that though. But I'm just saying in the whole thing, man. Like now, that's what I'm saying. Like he's a culture vulture, man. Like he is certain shit he knows, and just for the sake of money, man. Like he hit you over the head with that.
Adam,
With that,
stay your
man.
course.
That dude is Adam. Stay the course. What course? You know what I mean? What course? Like I mean,
Of course, the bullshit that you
I mean,
want.
right?
Just
Of
asking
course,
questions.
Reese. Of
But
course,
look,
a bunch of
look,
you feel me?
you boy, he damn near revealed something. Stay the course, right? This is putting a monkey wrench in the game, because imagine if a lot of niggas, even niggas in LA, start dropping their flags. They got no content. They whole
Right.
content is about gang bang politics, my nigga.
Exactly.
They make niggas from the hood like viral niggas, and now we talking about niggas from the hood like 4 Extra and this one and that
Because
one.
that had
We're
great
talking about
Exactly.
hood
20
niggas that we
years.
never talked about lyrically, rap. We don't know what song this nigga got, but we talking about this nigga just because they been on No Jumper and they talking
Big
street
fat.
shit.
Big fat.
Definitely.
So
Alleged
if
street shit.
now let me land right. If you eliminate that, everybody dropping a flag, what content do you got? I'll wait. So
He
they
has
fight for
none.
that. And that's where the stay your course comes in at. You dig?
Yeah,
Mhm.
because he grabbed his suit like Nino Brown. If I'm going down, all y'all going with me, but you know
Everybody
what I
going
mean.
down.
So guess what? You by dropping little like what he did, little tidbits, little, you know what I mean, little jabs, you know what he's saying, like everything. So if he ain't about to be podcasting no more, he off the set. You know what I mean? So stay the
Man,
course.
stay
You know,
your course, man.
right.
Keep getting niggas arrested. Keep getting niggas shot up from instigating gang and street beefs. Stay your course. That's what I took from it. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Oh, this fix the chain so we can smoke other weed in the store. This is that X right here, man.
Not gonna do fees or no fees, but what I'm saying? Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, Adam, what up, boy?
We doing it all out here, man.
Hey, yeah, yo, we out here. I
Every
told you.
hood?
Nothing but unity.
You all
Nothing
city?
but unity.
All city.
Yep, every city.
The boy welcomed out there with Bobby Smurdy, with all the politics out there. They rolled out the red and blue carpet out for that guy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Boy,
Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
That's crazy.
Why
And
don't
then
y'all start with
and then
G-Tech
he
and Bobby
turn around
Smurder?
and disrespect them. That's what's the crazy part about it.
That's what I'm saying, Reese.
Right. That's the one. Like, okay, if you respect the politics and stayed out of the politics, if motherfuckers want to drop their flags, let them drop their flags. That's a good movement. Why make
Right.
a skit like that?
And then
You
why
being
why
yeah, that's
even
crazy.
and then you why would you even stop that, Whack? Why would you even have anything? Then like what they say, you texting in all caps, so that means you yelling. you mad balled up paper
Man, that
bag
nigga ain't
face.
got nothing
He
else better to
mad,
do,
man. He
man.
mad, dude. Like you really encouraging
Yeah.
violence. And this a young dude that was like, let's drop the flags, even for a minute. He ain't even talking to the young, he talking to the older ones, or even the ones that want to. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. You start something to end something to begin something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look how he did Crip Mac. You know what I mean? Like he got out now, man. I ain't seen him since. I hope he got some teeth. You know what I mean?
Crip
Wherever
Mac
he
out of
at,
jail?
he out. Crip
Oh.
Mac ain't out, is he? Right, that's what I'm saying. He been gone since Adam, you know, all that. I'm just saying, not just with him, but all of them went through there, and you know what I mean? They in the Gray Bar Motel. You know what I'm saying? And look what he doing. He went all the way on the East Coast, man. They all through them boroughs, all through that, you know what I mean? Rappers, real, you know, and some that was real street. And I know he got introduced to some real ones. I know he did. We ain't got to say no name. And look what he doing, man.
He had
But
to.
let me talk about the content, right? What he said in response, he said, first off, nobody tells us the West what to do with what we originated. Second off, the clown he's clowning doesn't have the right or rank or respect to dictate nothing. Third, we don't know what G-Check is. Adam 22, stay on your course. Nobody had nothing to say when you was just running around in NY with the Crips and the Blood Projects. Want y'all start with G-Check and Bobby Smurder. Show us what y'all doing, but never think you can call a dog, because I got the fucking this little shit in front of it.
On
Call
what
a
we
dog.
better
You
do.
better, on what we better do. Like, first of all, Adam is not a part of his politics. So why are you going bad for Adam like he is really part of the emojis that you had? Like he part of Crip or the Blood faction. He's not.
Yeah, what's
And
that? Do we
you acting
claim
like
on
he
either
like,
one? You know what I mean?
and you acting like Adam represents the whole West. Oh, you can't tell us the West and what like what?
And if he want to talk about what the West originated, can he talk about what the gangs was really doing, which was protecting their neighborhoods?
Yes.
No,
That's
that.
where
So
it
if he
started.
want to
It
talk
started
about
with the
what
Black Panthers.
originated,
It
yeah.
started with the Black Panthers. It was a knockoff of the Black Panthers, the LA version. You
And
know,
it don't
so
even mean neither one, the Bloods or Crips, the acronym, what they spelled, it means all community stuff. You know what I
It
Yes,
mean?
it
means
does.
all
You know what I mean?
community
Both of them.
stuff.
both of them. But then Bobby Shmurda
What was it like?
opened him up
Community
with open
Revolution.
arms.
What was that? What Crip was the original name? What Community Revolutionary in Progress or some shit like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Something like,
yes.
you know what I mean?
So how you gonna disrespect that? You don't you not even showing that you know your history on what you claim.
Right. And then like you out there with him, then Bobby Shmurda opened you up, you know what I mean? Showed you, open, you know what I mean? He had his shirt off. And then what we checking Bobby Shmurda about? It's something you know,
Nothing.
I mean, you know what I mean? What who needs to
And the
G
only
check Bobby
another thing Wack is wrong at is saying we on the West. Like, dude is doing this movement on the East Coast. This ain't got shit to do with the West. He ain't say you LA niggas need to drop your flag. And it's nonsense. He talking about this boy's on the East Coast.
Right.
And he
Because
said,
they
first
don't
of
really
all,
know what they banging. You know what I
They
mean?
don't. It's
Like,
confusing as a motherfucker.
it's
That shit is like
confusing. Y'all
that shit
trying to bang
crazy.
something that you don't
Bloods and
understand.
Crips kicking together. It's like it's just, I don't know. They be hanging and banging together. I'm like, this is confusing.
Hey man,
Mm-hmm.
look, money bring everything together. So you
Money
know what I mean?
bring everything
After
together.
a while, you know, I'm pretty sure I get what dude was trying to do. I don't even think it was a real, but he talking to New York. But even if you know what I mean, you gravitate to it wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Like even just support the movement. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
but
Exactly.
coming from Whack, this is just here we go again, man. Like I don't know if it's for shock value or for people like us to, you know, say something about it, or this
I
time
think
he's for real.
I
But you know what I
yeah,
mean?
I think
I
I
don't
think
know.
Wack like to throw himself and everything and try to go viral.
Yeah, I do too.
I think he be trolling, you know.
Yeah, he's a good button pusher, but you know him and Charleston White,
He
man,
said
like
he a good buddy pusher.
nah, button
Good
pusher.
button pusher.
Yeah, that too, buddy pusher too, cause you defend, and then like Adam don't speak for nobody that I
On the
know
West. On the
from the
West.
West, on the West, but not even in
None of us.
Idaho.
None of us, my nigga.
And he white, not he don't even represent a gang banging Oklahoma. Nobody. So how he gonna speak for anybody out there for real? Like, and what
He's
you
from
claiming?
Maine.
You know what I mean? Like, cause he sure don't rep no set, cause he got checked up
Nah,
there.
this nigga got a set. This nigga got a set. It's called X Games. This nigga ride BMXs and shit, do willies and tricks and shit, man. And you
Yeah,
see
that's
the
what
X
he got.
Games.
Yeah, he got a set of tires. That's what he
X
got.
Game
That's
gang, nigga.
it.
Hey, yuck, you hit it on the head because honestly, that's how he got to LA, riding bikes.
I know that.
Yeah,
Duh.
BMX bandit, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
And then he met some. This is how he got into the street culture because a couple of guys he was hanging with was actually gangbangers that rode bikes. One dude, I think his name was Gabe. He got killed or something, but he was somebody who was actually in the X Games, and him and Adam got too cool. So that's how he actually started learning about gang culture. Because the dude that got killed was from Five Deuce Hoover.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you heard it first on What the Fuck Weekly, man. We
What
never
the
knew
fuck
that.
is it?
Yeah.
Let's go, y'all. Let's keep the content going. Fair use.
Show us what you're doing, but never think you can call a dog on what we better do. Now, Wack also issued some threats to his Styles P, telling him, if you say one more thing towards me, I'm going to get disrespectful. Now, Styles P could have gone all the way left on WAC 100. He could have taken it there with Wack. He could have gone disrespectful, but instead, Styles P gave WAC 100 a very mature response. He told Wack, I don't give a fuck about no gang, period. I care about the babies. I ain't a blood or Crip. I'm a black man. And if you can't drop flags, cool. At least teach these kids something better. Can you not make the gang stand for something better? Is that against the code also? No matter how you put it, sucker shit is sucker shit. Gang or no gang. And leading a shorty to do some shit you know is gonna get him some time is whole shit, period. Gang or no gang. Very, very mature response right there from Styles P.
How y'all
Wow.
feel about that response from Styles
Yeah,
Wow.
P?
you an OG. That's
That's
what that's what dude talking about. That's what dropping your flag mean. Cause we know Styles P now. We all came from the streets right there. You gotta know when you done if you leading, you gotta know how to lead. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
right.
Period. That's it. That says it all right there, and not even calling on nothing. You know what I mean?
And that's what that
That's
is
it.
changing the narrative and building from the narrative, being able
Come
to
on,
change.
man.
Man, and he could have came at him all the way backwards, but he came at him like a man, like the opposite
He
of
said,
probably what he was
I don't
trying
give a
to do.
he
Fuck,
said, I don't give a fuck about no gang, period. I care about the babies, nigga. I ain't a
nigga, what's
crip
Look,
with
or
the
blood.
baby?
I'm a black
hey,
man.
what I
That right
call
there
what
All
stood out.
cat.
we
That
call
stood
that
out, my nigga. I
growth
care
and
about the babies.
development.
I ain't a crip or blood. I'm a black man. That whole start off phrase, yeah, man.
That's
That
called
hit
growth
hard,
and
nigga.
development.
Well, you
You know
can't say
about
nothing
that,
about that
yeah.
anyway, because that's speaking for the real in the future.
Come on,
That's what it's
man.
about.
Exactly.
That's period, man. That's growth and development. I done said it 3 times. You know what I mean? That's what that means. That's what that GD mean. Growth and development. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what happens. You know what I mean? You build to get better.
Right.
Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shit get lost in the sauce by people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not
Like
enough money. Go
he
ahead,
he
Reese. Go
trying
ahead.
to he trying to dilute the whole movement. And the thing about it is it, it could go left and it could be diluted. Like this is fake news, like what fake news does. It dilutes the truth and make people look in a whole other direction and be lose focus on what's important. And that's what he did. He brought it back to what's really important.
Right. That this Styles P is the dude that said, "Hey man, that dude ain't say nothing about your mama. You about to
Facts.
go over there and tear that dude up, man. I'm gonna tell you, he ain't say nothing about your mama. He didn't. No.
Mm-mm. No.
And then here come Wack come laughing. Boy, we want to see what you was gonna do, boy. You about to go
Hey,
do something stupid.
Right.
let's get let's continue this content right quick and finish this shit up. It's getting late. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
A lot of you
Okay.
guys know this is exactly what WACK100 does. Now, keep in mind, Styles P did not call out WACK100 by name. This all started because Wack felt like Styles P was trying to call him out when he made this post saying that if any black people around Adam 22 do not G-check him, you're a coward. The man could have been talking about any of the other guys that Adam 22 surrounds himself with. So far, the movement has gotten a lot of support from a lot of New York rappers, Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe, Dave East, obviously Styles P, and many more. And from what it looks like, it's actually working. People are coming out every day and dropping their flags, which once again is the main point of this challenge.
I want to say salute the Hocus 450 to drop your flag challenge. Because I've been dropped mine. And just to make it clear again, dropping my flag, even though I already did it. You know what I mean? If I lay yo, all that stone up, it's gone. You know what I mean? Salute the Zip, Big Queen's homie. He was trying to do this not too long ago. But it's something that we really, really need in our community. Because a lot of this shit is frivolous. Let's get that shit back, man. You know what I mean? And for Adam 22 to come up on here to make a mockery of our heartache and pain and a brother that's trying to spread love in our community, to stop young black men from having their news spread out and their mamas crying, or to end up in jail for the rest of their life eating soups and chips, should be ashamed of itself.
Everything does not have to be content. You guys get in the comments below, like this video.
That's real shit. A real motherfucker saying that he dropped his flag. Like, he don't appreciate what Adam doing, man. You feel me?
And even if they try to play the reverse, see, we made y'all got y'all mad, made y'all really drop the flag. You know what I mean? The movement was already going. Even if they drop them forever for a minute, or just to come together like the Million Man March, man, support that. You know what I mean? Because it's always a start. But it's people like that need if they need content that bad to where he's really enforcing Adam to keep it up, and then he's doing. Then you gonna disrespect the man. Styles P is on point. Really ain't got to say nothing, and then the people around him got to start scratching their heads and be like, "Come on!" Like if they ain't seeing it now, they blind. They can't see nothing. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see better than it. Like this dude is really, it's beyond setting up. It's about what he doing to you as a man or as a person who you like. You know what I mean? He's taking advantage of like the or blackness, real how smart, or if he think lack thereof. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that bang ain't they're not dumb. You know what I mean? They just trying to find a way. You know what I mean? And I ain't taking up for nothing. Stuff happens. You know what I mean? Shit, but it's still you become a community. So if they drop the flags and become a tribe, then it'd be something else. You know what I mean? Because it's all the same thing. It's in us. It's in us to become one. And when we got people like that stopping that, yeah, it's a big problem. Like it's beyond, like it's really a big problem. And
But look,
they
not,
black. Go
not,
ahead, yeah. I'm through.
not to cut you off. I'm glad you said it's a big problem. Let's get to the nucleus of the problem. What was the problem from the get? Adam 22 even responding, putting his nose even in Hocus 4/5 business, in New York business. If Hocus 4/5 say, hey man, I'm retiring, I dropped my flag, I got a case, I don't think this shit is worth it no more. I'm doing the drop the flag challenge in New York. What the fuck did that got to do with Adam 22?
Not nothing. Not nothing.
It ain't got shit to do with WACK100. Nothing. They just
Not
threw
nothing.
themselves up in there. Now you got niggas having threats against each other and shit. Like, man, y'all had nothing to do with that, man. This is New York business, New York politics. Y'all should be thinking about LA politics. Now, if you had somebody from LA saying that, and I guess Adam was trying to act like he the nigga from LA saying that on some joke trolling shit. You shouldn't even got involved with that. Like, first of all, you're a white boy. Second of all, you're not a gangbanger. Third of all,
if you're not promoting something positive, then what you doing?
Your content has got people arrested. You know, people in real street beef and real street politics. So for you to be joking like that is bullshit. You know, it's like you saying like, okay, I'm gonna run it up on you niggas and I'm gonna clown you niggas. It looked like he was clowning the niggas that he interviewed. That's how I take it, because who the fuck is he talking about? You know, niggas getting paid 20,000 and taking, you know, vegetables and shit up they, you know, whatever he was saying. You know,
Right.
I'll let y'all fill in the blanks. I ain't gonna disrespect.
But
Yeah, no Frank
it's
Ocean.
white bangers too. That it's white gang bangers too.
But
That
Adam
take
shouldn't have
offense to what
never.
he doing. You know what I
But
mean?
Adam shouldn't have never responded to this.
He
It's had
shouldn't.
nothing to do with him, and that's why the back and forth is going down, and that's
Yeah.
what made Styles P said what he had to say. Like, yo, whoever run with this dude need to G check this dude. He disrespecting y'all, and if y'all don't G check them, y'all bitch. Period. Woo 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 woo. And then, you know, you got Wack tapping in, and then the back and forth go after that. But it all started with Adam even doing the fucking skit, which he shouldn't have never did. Period. It's like, okay, hold on, let me finish this last thing. It's okay to get money with people and defend them when they right, but when they wrong, my nigga, you know, just let them know they wrong, my nigga. That's it. But go ahead.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say is, instead of him going on the defense of him, why not just say, hey, you are wrong, because he did need to be G checked. And are you not the G to check him? I guess not. I guess not. I guess you are really just for all the shenanigans that he be putting out there, because it should have been you that said, hey, okay, this don't have nothing to do with us. This don't have nothing to do with anything negative. Let's just let this live. But he couldn't do that. So, you know, he deserved what Styles P said to him. He deserved it, because you should have been the G that checked him. You should have been like, hey, yo, man, you know, they trying to do something positive out there. This don't have nothing to do with the West Coast. This don't have nothing to do with what you saying it got to do with. Just fall back instead of keep the course.
I
It
think
didn't even involve what Adam said when he involved the Midwest and like when he named them politics. It didn't have nothing to do with them neither.
And then it
You
was
know,
like he been in this game for so long. He been with both sets for so long that he finna stop. And you know what I mean? All because he took, you know what I mean, Peter Pan with his big spoon or whatever he was talking about. You feel me? So like, but he thinks Whack is his protection, y'all. Do y'all think that he thinks Whack is somewhat of his
and all them
protection?
niggas that work at No Jumper is his protection.
Until they go to jail. And when that cork pop out the boat, you know
Or
how they
until they
do.
get fired and they start making diss songs and shit like Sharp. So yeah, like one
Yeah,
of the other.
yeah, they don't even mess with Sharp because they know Sharp ain't no Sharp for real. I like Sharp because he don't play with them, because he found out, you know what I mean, when you around a bunch of real super fake, you can't win. and win you a winner. You know what I mean? And look what he like. And I ain't gonna keep going on about it because it's obvious.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Nobody on that motherfucking staff got some real hip hop in the industry, like type of game, but WACK100 and probably the nigga Lush one. Everybody else on that motherfucker like street niggas with street politics and viral moments from street politics, and now they on the show. That's it. It's a bunch of fucking street influencers. That's it. It ain't no real motherfucking people with real history of hip hop, no people with real journalism skills. None of that shit. It's rumor based, it's street based, it's drama based, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing really to do with fucking hip hop at all. So that's why the boy made that, post, because he want that shit to stay the same. If everybody drop their flag, like I said earlier, you ain't got no content, my brother. Period.
I think he stopped doing hip hop really back in about 2023. Real like his content went from like West Coast hip hop, you know what I mean, close West Coast hip hop to it just starts straying away. Then you start seeing like hood, like you know what I mean. First,
Yeah, like he had a good balance at the beginning. He was like putting on a lot of independent artists, like a lot of niggas that Lil Pump. Like I never heard of Lil Pump until he was on No Jumper, like all types of shit like that. That nigga was on tour with the nigga everything. So he definitely put on a lot of up and coming artists, like independent. Like definitely, he was that dude to go to. But once he started tapping into real deep street politics, it's like and instigating shit like that. It's like it hit different, you know what I mean? And I can't knock a nigga hustle. Get your bread. If it's working, you know what I mean? Get your bread. I'm just not gonna fuck with it. You ain't gonna catch me over there fucking with that politics, nothing. But whoever go over there, get your bread. I ain't knocking nobody hustle, you know what I mean? Period. At all. It's definitely a big platform. They definitely got some shit going on over there. A multi-million-dollar platform. So get your bread, you know what I mean? I'm just not going over there. I'm not fucking with it, period. And that's by choice.
Right. Hey, for everybody listening, I'm not no pocket knocker. You know what I'm saying? Sock it to your pocket, get that bread. But when you doing it like that, though, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit. It's ain't no morals to get money, like it is, but if you gonna be but I'm just talking about Wack defending something what the dude said. Like he could have been like, damn, Adam, you know what I mean? He is right. You know what I mean? That's on their thing. And look, he could have flipped it some other way, like, yeah, it's a good thing. Drop your flags for a minute, you know what I mean? If not, I'm gonna pull this badge out. Type shit. He could have said anything.
But at the end of the day, man, you hear Wack lightweight say conversations like that. He say, hey, man, I don't really get down like that. I'm retired, but that's my neighborhood, so I'm still from it. So it ain't gonna never, separate me being from that. But do I still do it? No. So you basically is promoting what this nigga is saying, in real time. You know what I mean? You say that in the podcast, like, yo, man, I was born and raised in this, but I handle business like this. And when I say that, that's because that's my neighborhood, but I don't do that no more. I don't get down with that shit. Woo, 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 woo. He says that all the time. So why would you be against it? I think it's more about the content. Nobody want niggas freezing up on the content, man. That's what paid the bills.
That's it. His new name is Not Me. That's his Chinese name. Not me. Because he can talk it all day long, and then when it turn off, not you and not me. Come on, man. Like, you from all that. That's what make it so. That's what make me and you make it so disgusting. Like, we kind of know what it is, but it's a lot of people that get spun. And that's why he can get the people on there, and I ain't calling them no less than nothing. They ain't no dummies, but they just see an opportunity, and they don't know they getting exploited until somebody else from some up there come up there and do something, or they do something or say something, and then they through, and he gets the money, like he gets the views.
Absolutely. But look, we giving that shit too much love without giving the whole movement love, which is the drop your flag movement, man.
Exactly.
Anybody out there that feel that it's nonsense, Anybody that feel like it's for nothing, anybody that feel like you put your freedom, your life on the line for nothing, man, drop your flag, man. I'm with that movement, man.
all
I ain't
day
never
long.
picked up a flag, you know what I mean? So I don't know the consequences of you dropping it or picking it up. I don't know because I never been a part of that, you know what I mean? But if you can, you know what I mean, and you ain't really feeling what's going down, you know what I mean, if it don't make sense, you know what I mean? Hey, get down with the movement, drop your flag, challenge. I'm with that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
with it all day long too, man. 100, like, and do that because your family members, your cousins might be on the other side of your rag. But when it comes time for Thanksgiving, you know what I mean. Y'all got the same color napkin. You feel me?
But
So
on
all
top
that
of that, it's so many people dying over them rags, my nigga. Like
for
let's
nothing.
address the elephant in the room. It's too many people dying over them rags. So, you know, I mean, when blood shed, it comes with generations of, the beef continuing because you're gonna get your revenge, they're gonna get their revenge, you're gonna keep on going when blood starts shedding, right? But if your shit ain't on that type of level, man, because I understand, man, it is what it is. Like, somebody done knock down your daddy and you done grew up and the nigga, like, it happens. It go from generation to generation when blood spill. So I get that. But if you ain't had no politics like that and you could just tap out, do your 1-2, man, period. And even if you do got politics like that and you were OG and you ain't got to really be out there in the streets, I suggest you do the same too, period.
And if you didn't put it down when you was out there with whatever you was doing, you know what I mean? Take a breather, take a knee, it's over. And then even if you are out there banging, like, rep your shit all day long, but for one day, for a minute, take a breather, step back for a minute, you know what I mean, and look around.
Or even if you banging your shit, man, be a pillar to
Yeah,
the community, man. Be a positive influence to the kids, man. You know what I mean? Period. Make it
right.
mean something, make it stick. And on that note, man, we about to get the fuck up out of here and make it
Yes,
stick,
sir.
man. We had damn near 3 hours, man. MJG tapped in, man. Our other co-host, goddamn network, then tapped in, but big salute to him. We had my bruh, man, motherfucking Poon Daddy and this motherfucking legendary Poon Daddy from all the legendary radio stations to right now doing his own podcast, man. He is one of the first dudes I met with Ludacris. You know what I mean? He was Ludacris, him and Ludacris was Chris Lover back in the day was working at the same radio station when the Loonies had to do the promo in Atlanta. And I've been knowing them since then. You feel me? And we've been rocking out like cut off stocker, man. Salute the Poon Daddy, big LA native that's back and forth from LA to Atlanta. So when we talked about this young thug shit, I had to really get a nigga that was out there in Atlanta, really moving and shaking and wiggling to really touch down and speak on what's going down out there. You know what I mean? A real motherfucker that's really out there and know the temperature. So salute to brother for tapping in. Y'all can catch me on this podcast also. You dig? And shit, we're about to tap it out, man. MJG, man, give your shout outs, my brother.
You already know I'm shouting out you know what I mean, to Yuck, you and the Honorable Goose the Great. I gotta get that out. So,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm
The
saying?
honorable.
The honorable one, you know what I mean? King of the Black Robe, you know what I'm talking about? Network, the whole regime, the whole alumni, you know what I'm saying? Like, and once again, the MJG and the G stands for GOAT. Getting old all the time. You know what I'm talking about? It's for real, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Yuck. We'll be back again. WTF. What the fuck? Yada da.
Yeah, appreciate you, my brother, man. Salute to MJG in the building, man. Another episode of WTF Weekly, man. Subscribe to your guy, man. Hit the donation if you love the conversation, man. We love everybody, man. Drags in the chats on the way out, man. Talk y'all shit up in them comments, man. Hit them likes on the way out. We appreciate everybody that tapped in tonight, man. Always good conversation with the nation. You dig? The gang, the committee. We get litty, man. Salute to the mods doing their job. I seen Shanique win this thing. I seen Erica Miller in this motherfucker. I seen everybody, the usuals, doing their usual. You feel me? Another night, Dynamite. We out this thing, man. Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your guy. WTF Weekly. We out, man. Hit up smokealotrecords.com. Get the merch. Hit up burstcomicsusa.com. Get the comic books and the motherfucking soundtrack. Also, I got a new song with the homeboy, man, DZ, man. You know, we did an album together. We got our first single out, man, called Loyalty, man. Go check that out on the tube right now, man. Yeah, I was asking for music from Yuck. Got some shit out right now, man. Go check that Loyalty single out, man. DZ and Yuck Mouth, man. Appreciate y'all. We out this bitch. Good night, Dynamite, or good morning. Yada da boy. Oh boy.
Yuck Mouth TV. Yada da. Yuck Mouth TV. Yada da.